Good evening, Booze. Welcome to an early edition of Dead Air Time. I'm your host. I can't do it. That sounds so corny.
It's
Um,
not you.
I
Just a joke.
had a good horoscope that said this was going to be my freaking month. That I had a reset, bullshit, something coming, and things were going to be golden for this month. They
Yeah.
frick, and then the camera zooms on me like, oh, really? Tell me more. Um, It they've lied. So go zoom back out, go back. This is the stupidest thing. Okay, never mind. It's just gonna be stupid again tonight. I shut that off.
That's okay.
Apparently I did not. So yeah, I my there's tech difficulties everywhere. I don't know what to do, guys. So you're gonna have to bear with me just a little, like always. Just bear with me. um, I can't My chat's not working here in StreamYard. I can't see, all. Oh, wait. Okay. Yeah. Something is
I can see.
I don't like it. I don't like it. It sucks. I don't know what's going on. I trying to load, the EVPs that we caught at Destrehan Destrehan? Yeah. Yeah, I'm saying it still doesn't sound right. Um And it's telling me it's not an accepted format, but I've uploaded the same videos all the time. So I have no freaking clue what is going on today. I had to reboot everything. I'm done. I don't know what else, yeah, I don't know what else to do tonight, guys, other than pull the plug, but I don't wanna do that. So, let's just
No,
bump along.
we'll make it
Eh
happen.
Yeah, let's just make it happen. I think there's a ghost in my machine.
Never know.
Maybe I should stop practicing voodoo. I probably should stop that immediately, but yeah. Okay, now I can see okay, now comments are popping up. So, maybe. Uh, a bunch were on there and then they disappeared and I'm like, "I don't know what the hell's going on." So, I'm gonna do my
It's weird.
best. So, we're gonna talk about Destrehan Plantation, and I'm sure I'm saying it wrong yet again because it does not sound quite right, my ears, but, ugh, I don't know. So this
Sounds
is
good to me.
a ultra spooky ghost adventure, not to be confused with that other channel that has that. Because yeah. Um, but this was ours, and we kinda talked about it the other night too. I will Tiff's always like, "How do you spell it?" I'm gonna show you because it's right there in it's in the title.
Oh,
Here. Yeah, it's in the
I was
title.
gonna look it
Here,
up
hang on.
more.
Yeah. No, I was too. I'm like, "Oh, I don't know." I've
Today.
talked about it once before, well, it says that I'm in the vertical. Why? I'm okay, whatever. Um, and now it zooms out.
Now are you
Okay. I'm
happy?
just not No, I'm not. I'm so not happy. That's Hunt. And if this helps, it's in my algorithm now because on Instagram, I had a little video pop up and I was so excited about it because it had something to do with what I was about to talk about. So, not all technology is effed up,
No?
just my immediate technology.
And it popped up on mine too when
Yeah.
when
Did
I
it?
was
The thing
yeah, on my morning yeah, when it gives me my morning information, it says,
see?
"Your video from
So
Tombstone."
oh,
Yeah.
you mean my video my YouTube, but this is
Mhm.
the gentleman on, Instagram
Cool.
who is talking about that his great-grandmother, I think it is, was a slave there.
Wow.
So and I thought that was really cool that or not wait, okay, hang on. Not never mind. We'll watch it. I think I've got it confused a little bit, but we'll watch it. Ugh. Yeah, that Al Gore rhythm, I don't like him anymore. I know. I don't like him. That's
Oh my
it.
gosh.
I'm not voting for you, sucker. Yeah, I'm done. I'm just done. So, I'm gonna say hi to you guys. I know Adventure was in here. Hi, Adventure. Welcome back. I am so sorry. I have been doing so well up until I went on vacation, and then I think I forgot how to stream. Or my computer did. I don't know what's going on. Oh my god. So
I think you
yeah,
just
bear with me. We'll get through this together like we always do, or, yeah, otherwise I'm gonna pull my hair out. So, hi, Tiff, and hello, the Morgue Romancer. I love it. Yeah. You need a little heart, though, a little black heart behind your title there. I don't think YouTube will let you do that, but it would be kinda cool if they did. YouTube. Come on.
have to write them.
Alright, fixed. Um, yeah, there's 2 different formats, so it appears that the vertical, which we were calling the upside down,
Mhm.
is getting more views because people can watch it on their cell phones, which I watch 90% of my videos on my phone. I don't watch them on my laptop really unless I'm editing something and I've got it going in the background. So, I'm gonna stick with doing the 2 streams, and I hope that doesn't, like, screw everybody up too much. If you stop it. I hope that doesn't confuse everybody too much, but, if you wanna know I don't know, on my side, it shows, like, a little phone on the vertical. I don't know if that shows it on your guys' side, probably not.
No.
But, yeah, that's what it shows in StreamYard, so, okay, we're gonna go. Let's go. Let's talk about this. And you know what? Where are my damn notes? Because, I've talked about it before, so let me look
Yeah.
because I probably still have the notes from when I talked about it before. But I was gonna look up a few things, but then I ran out of time. But I don't know how exciting this is gonna be. Let me look. Let's see. Destrehan. I wonder what stream that was. Arr. Um, yeah. I know it's in here because I don't delete those. So, should I just pull up something real quick? Let me pull up the Google, the wiki page.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just do that. Um, I do remember a little bit from the tour. Oh, well, here is their we'll use their website. Um,
At least we know
about.
it's accurate
There we
and
go.
AI hasn't fixed anything.
Yeah, right. That I'll trust them. Alright, here we go. Okay, so I did find it. I'm gonna pull it down here so I don't have to screw around. Alright. But let me pop over and say hi. I was saying hi to you guys. I'm gonna get off track so bad. Um, are you really the only I think you might be the only person in laying down right now. Yeah, that's the horizontal, but you can be in any chat. I don't it says there's 10 people, so I don't know where you guys are. Oh, so and yeah, adventures. I looked up your distant relative, Dorothy Dell, and she is indeed um at Metairie Cemetery. I went on Find a Grave. I found out which tomb she's in. It's her and her mother. It appears it's just the two of them there, which I it has a little bio on her, and it's a very sad story. I'm sure you're probably gonna cover it, but if you don't, I will. 'Cause it's very sweet.
We need it.
She seemed like she was a beautiful young starlet. I mean, just a gorgeous, gorgeous girl, and died far too soon. So, but I think you're gonna be covering stories like that. So, but if you need any of the information, if you don't already have it, you probably already do. But I do those things. I just go look people up just because you said her name, and I was like, I want to see where she is. It was not in the part. She's over on the new side, but I have the map for the cemetery, so if you want it, I can, somehow get that to you. Yeah, I'm gonna stop moving my damn hands because that triggers that thing up there. Yeah. Oh, frickin' Tansy, Al Gore. Yeah, I seem to remember you saying that before, Tiff, that you had a little crush on Al Gore. But, we all made mistakes when we were younger. Like 90% of
Not
my
like that.
are, ye Bestie's like, "Oh, not that kind of mistake." I don't know, I'm sure you
No,
dated
mine are
guys now
worse,
that you
so
you look back and go, "What the was I thinking? He's ugh, yeah."
more than a few. Yeah.
Well, I dated a few I thought they were very hot, and now they pop up on Facebook, like, "Do you remember him?" And I'm like, "I did not date that."
Well,
Which is probably what they're saying about me, but yeah, whatever. Hello,
who cares
Rubicon.
now?
Hello,
We're good.
Darlene Love. Um, Finally, little Miss Tansy is sleeping, so I'm gonna be very quiet. Not that it matters.
Don't
She
wake
was
up
up here
Satan.
I moved my hand.
Don't wake up Satan.
Yeah, she was up
She'll
here
get all of your
calling on
stuff.
my head while I was trying to load things, which I couldn't load anything. It's not letting me, and I'm so mad. I
That's
don't
okay.
know how to get these EVPs to load because I found a couple extra. I ruled 2 out, and then I found 2 more. Oh, there's no romance here, but yeah, the new name made read like that. It does. It does read like that. Um, but you're in the vertical, and you're in charge of the horizontal, More, I hope you know that. So you're in the horizontal is gonna go crazy over there without you,
I
just so
can't.
you know, because
I can't do
Tiff
anything.
is yeah, and
I can't
poor
log in. I
Bestie
can't log in.
poor Bestie can't even get into her, YouTube
No.
now. So,
No,
yeah,
apparently
I
they
don't
deleted
know
me.
double
So now I
crap.
gotta figure out which account is
Yeah,
actually active now.
that's what's going on now, yeah, double crap for all of us. Okay,
Yeah,
zoom me out. Oh, I'm just gonna get used to being big on the screen. I don't like it. You can see my
good.
forehead lines because 'cause I've been worrying all day. Darlene says, "Hi, Bestie and Tomb." Hi, Bestie.
Hello.
Hello, Equal. I've missed you. You're Bestie, you're gonna love Equal. She comes in here with different screen names all the time, and they're freaking hilarious.
Good, we need some of her
Sometimes
sense
I'm
of
a little
humor.
afraid to put her up here because it might be something, yeah, but they're so
Inappropriate?
fun. Well, yeah, but we're
Like
not
your sense of humor?
I am not appropriate. Never. So
No, no.
why should anybody be who tunes in here? So we c you anybody can be how they wanna be, who they
Yep.
are. I'm not judging because
Be your crazy selves.
I am a dumpster fire even on the best of days. I am a hot mess. Um,
Yeah,
Hello,
okay.
Angie. Good to see you guys. Um Let's see, I'm gonna go down and, boop, boop. I'm gonna go down, and it's just poor Darlene and Tiff are over in the horizontal all alone. And Adventure says, "Yes, I do. I filmed today and posted. I found one of the graves where they were buried with a string and a bell." Oh, I did a whole
I
yeah,
didn't see one of those. You did?
uh, n I haven't.
Oh, I
But
didn't
I know
either.
where there's only a few that are still around.
Yeah.
There's only one I think that actually still works, and how they know this, I question because did they
I don't
climb
wanna
down there and
know.
pull the little string? Because I don't wanna know either. There's some
No,
places even a girl named Tombstones isn't gonna go, and
no.
that's in a grave with a dead person. Never until I'm dead. And
Yeah,
even then, I
exactly.
might not go down it oh, well, I'm not. 'Cause I'm going to one of those crypts. That's my
We'll
goal
see.
right now. Yeah. But that is really cool that you found one, and I'm looking forward to watching that. Because yeah, I did a whole thing on Saved by the Bell, and we talked about different Victorian practices on grave robbing, all of that, and it was so interesting, and yeah, I there's one is it in, it's in
Hmm.
Savannah at the big cemetery, I'm blanking because that's just what I do,
I haven't
but,
been there yet.
yeah, um, well, we're going because we have a class field trip scheduled, or a family field trip, I should
A
say. We have
class
a
field
family
trip.
field trip.
I
It's a
was gonna
family
say,
field trip.
I'm like, "Who
I
all's
wish my
going?"
camera would just lay off of this, but yeah, so we're gonna check out so guys, I can't right now because all my tech difficulties, but I will go follow One Take Adventures. I watched, a couple last night, and I really liked it. So, yeah, welcome addition to the channel. So and you'll have to come up sometime, and we'll have to talk. Alright, so here we go. I would be honored to have you cover her story. I can always put a twist on my version one day. Well, there we go.
Ooh,
I just thought it was very I love those stories, put a little spin on it, at least it was so tragic, so young, so beautiful, just a beautiful I mean, wow. Um, yeah. So thank you for mentioning her, and she is at Metairie, and I'll just do a little we'll just talk about her a little bit. I won't do a full thing on her, but, it was still pretty interesting, and we did walk by there, but it wasn't we didn't go over there and film. So, but next time. Definitely next time, we gotta get over there because I found out we missed a few more famous sort of famous people. I
oh,
guess
I'm
there's some
sure.
mobsters that are buried over there, like, yeah.
What's
So I'm like,
huge? I mean,
"Whoa."
we were there 3 hours, I think, 2 or 3 hours, and we didn't even see not even half.
Yeah.
So,
Not
it's
even,
massive.
probably not even an eighth.
No.
It's just crazy. But, yeah, so I did find out where Dorothy is on the map, so I can share that with you too, and yeah. And I found it on the Google. God, I sound like a freaking 90-year-old on the Google. Ugh, this is why my son makes fun of me. Like, "Mom, you're so embarrassing. You're so old." I'm like he says that crap about, "Did you walk with the dinosaurs?" You're about to not walk if you say that yes one more time.
He's at that age. He's just
Alright.
sarcastic. Every other word, every other phrase is a sarcastic one. He's just
Morgan's found the horizontal. Yay. Oh, hello, Anne. Good to see you back. And I see Angie. I think I've said hi. Did I get all of you guys? Darlene, a finger probably came up
I don't know.
out of the ground. Like, yeah, ring the bell. You can ring my oh, no, I'll get copyright struck or something, but yeah, I don't
Yeah,
wanna
don't do
sing
that.
it. Yeah. I've already got a couple it's so stupid. YouTube is like, you use their songs and they still put a copyright on you, and I'm like, "You know what? I'm not making shorts with your music anymore if that's what you're gonna do."
Terrible.
Equal says, "There's a cemetery near me which
Ooh.
has telephone lines to the coffins in case." Oh, Equal,
Okay,
what are you
that's
doing?
creepy. That is
Th
so creepy. I
They're
don't
gonna
want
call
that
a
phone call.
friend. Hey, Bestie,
Phone a
I don't
friend.
know what happened, but I'm in a really dark room right now, and, can you get me
Can you
can you help
can you
a friend
unbury
out?
me?
Can you come get a shovel, girl, and get over here? Because 'cause I'm
There's
probably
already one
losing
in my
oxygen.
car. There's
Well,
already one in my car. I'm ready.
that was the sad thing about the bell system, right? Like, by the time anybody actually probably heard the bell ringing and actually
Mhm.
recognized the fact that there was somebody maybe alive, you'd be dead
And
because you
how
would
long
they're
would it
just
take to dig them up? I mean,
exactly.
that's a lot
So
of work.
yeah. And you're hoping that when you do, like, the person down there, like, you're praying to God that somebody is actually actively walking
Mhm.
through the cemetery or on guard or watch, right?
Well,
So
they used to have keepers, didn't they? That stayed and just
yeah,
wandered the
they
cemetery
did,
for
but
that? Not
you
anymore.
think they probably didn't get paid any better than our security guards do now. So how well do you think they probably were like, "Yeah, I didn't hear." And the thing is, like, some of the bell systems. They were just like the wind would make them ring. Uh,
Oh,
Animals would run through and hit them and make them ring, so I'm sure these guards were probably like, kinda sorta like the little
yeah.
boy who cried wolf. They'd hear it so many times, go check, and realize, "Oh, no, it's just the wind," or some sort of accident, right? Like, do you
I don't
really
want that
want
job.
they're not gonna go dig up every time they hear one of those damn bells. You
Mhm.
know they didn't, so
That's
but how are
terrifying.
you gonna know unless you dig that person up eons later by accident, so but it just didn't we
Number.
found out it did not it did not happen as much
I like
as
that.
what they said, but then there also wasn't a whole there's not a whole lotta documentation, like, there's just kinda hearsay,
Oh.
I guess, but yeah.
Someone said that's where graveyard shift comes from. I didn't
Yes,
know that. Interesting. I didn't
yeah,
think about that.
reportedly,
Makes sense.
that is one of the places it comes from, so,
Oh,
yeah, but, Equal, you need to get over there and get that filmed for me and submit it. Bring on the streamnesia because Tombstones is live. I'm gonna put that up that's merch. Tiff Tiff, you're in charge of merch, come on. I put I think I put Equal and Tiff in charge of that, and yeah, and then I put Morg in charge of the horizontal, and I expect results, people. Don't get don't make me get my
everybody
cervical whip out.
everybody likes to be in charge until the responsibility comes along with it.
I don't wanna be in charge. I'm
I don't
good with
either.
being told every once in a while, I like to be told what to do, so, I mean,
Depends
depending
where.
on what yeah, time and a place, right? Like, "Yay, Equal is horizontal." Darling, and
Oh,
that's where Saved by the Bell comes from, right? But I also think that's like, "You can ring my bell." Okay, yeah. Alright, I'm
yeah.
not I forget, where the
Oh my goodness. I don't know about you.
Mambo. Oh, we're gonna mambo now. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. Here, I'm gonna get down to the bottom here, and I'm gonna try to give you guys enough ghosts tonight, but I think I'm gonna have to figure out how to do these EVPs. I thought I could just they're a video, and I don't know why it's not letting me upload. I don't know. It says I have to convert them, but I've never had to do that before.
Hmm,
So, I think I might have an update that I need to do. But we do have a photo. We do have our experiences, so we'll talk
mhm,
about that, I guess. That's all I can do, which I mean, it was still really freaking cool. This place
yeah.
is
That was my favorite.
I loved it. Like, as soon
That
as
was
we
really, really
pulled
neat.
up, it had a vibe. Like, it was,
Oh, yeah.
granted, yeah, damn it.
And we went at night, so that was even better.
Yeah,
I'm
I
glad we
mean,
did
it
the
was
night
at
tour.
night. It was a little like, there was a not windy, but balmy, like, like a little spooky wind, and there's Spanish moss
It was
in the
nice.
trees, and yeah, it was like Southern Gothic romance kinda yeah, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I fully expected to see, like,
Well,
Lestat
the trees were really
come
cool
out,
too because they
and this
kinda gave that vibe to the house because they were so huge and they're leaning in and touching the ground and growing roots out of the ground. It was amazing.
those oak
I love
trees
that.
were frickin'
They were
crazy. They
beautiful.
were creepy all on their own, right? Like, they look like arms coming up out the
Yeah,
ground and stuff, like, it was
yeah. It was
amazing.
like the tree in
Alright,
Scotland. What was the name of that one?
no, that was Ireland, and
Or Ireland, yeah.
that was in Tullamore,
Yes.
and that was, we're gonna talk about you're gonna come back, and we're gonna talk about our
Yeah,
experiences there too. That was Charville Castle, which
yeah.
is reportedly one of the most haunted castles in
That's where
Scotland
hi that's where
after
house
Leap
hunters
Castle, which we kept
yeah,
driving around.
yeah, that's where there was
Yeah.
some professional house hunters that went there and or ghost hunters, and they actually
Yeah,
have it on a show, li
yeah, Ghost
I can't
Hunters
remember what yeah, Ghost
International
Hunters
was
International, yeah.
there. They were at regular Ghost Taps, was it the regular ghost hunters were at Lep Castle, but the Charville Castle, that's where, yeah, the international guys were. And they've had TV shows filmed there, Rain, the one with Mary Queen of Scots,
Yep.
loosely based on Mary Queen of Scots. There's Northanger Abbey with Jane Austen
Yeah.
adaptation. Yeah, there's like I've always loved this place, and we drove what almost all the way back across the
Yeah.
country just to
It was
go
so
see
worth
it.
it. It was really worth it,
But it
though.
was so
Really
worth
was.
it because we had
Yeah.
the best tour guide. But yeah, we'll come back to that one because that's the little girl which we've talked about her already, little Miss Harriet. So who
Yeah,
I
she was
totally
cool.
forgot her name, and I made up the quiz. So yeah, that's how good I am. I'm not that great.
Yeah.
I'm actually pretty great.
You
All right.
are. You are. I'll give you props.
Um, and oh, yes, adventures. So, yeah, there's a gentleman who he's buried, and there's a window down so that I guess you can make sure he's still dead. But I think it's, like, such thick plexiglass now that you can't actually even really see anything anymore, but I'm not looking. Like, I've got a rule.
No,
I am not peeking in,
I don't
when
wanna
I'm
see.
dead, don't be looking in on don't. I'm gonna I'll haunt
You are
you.
too vain for that.
I know.
You're
I'm all
like, "My makeup ain't
I'm not
right."
shut up. I'm not vain. I just
My
don't wanna look like a goof.
You're dead.
I've yeah, but
You're not gonna look perfect forever.
yes, I will. It's called Botox. I'm gonna get me some, like a lot of some of it. I've already been talking about. Tiff
Oh,
is singing the night shift. Oh,
yes.
alright, there I go. Yep. Uh-oh. Tiff had a light bulb. Light bulb. Okay, I'm gonna get down. Darlene got him old. According to my son, we all are. If you're over the age of 30, you might as well just dig a hole and sit there and wait to die because it's coming. Hello,
Never.
Mina. Welcome. We have a new arrival. Hello, everybody. Welcome, Mina. All right. Well,
Hello.
let's get started. Let's see. See Morg. I'm gonna go down. Yeah, Tiff, the Spanish moss. It was beautiful.
Ooh, yeah.
Uh, let's see. I'm gonna go down. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not natural. I got my I got my couple moderators still, right? I think so. Let's see. Yeah, Northanger Abbey was at Charville, and I'm telling you, this girl geeked out because if it's a Jane Austen adaptation and I find out where it was in real life, I'm all over it. The cool thing about this plantation, we were just talking about Anne Rice. Guess what was filmed at this plantation? Interview with a Vampire. And though I don't like Tom Cruise, I love Brad Pitt. Who doesn't?
Yeah.
Um, yeah. It was filmed there, and there are remnants of when they filmed there, still there. Like they just left them. So they're not like original pieces to the house, but they're still there. I probably have a photo of one or two of them. But yeah, it was pretty cool. So let's go back. So yeah, you know what? I don't know, I should have dug up maybe I should have got a clip from the movie or something to show because that would have been kind of
Oh,
interesting. Tell me.
you get copyrighted on that one too.
Uh, Darlene wants to know if you found your glasses, Bestie. She did, but then she just ran them over with
With
the
my
wheel of
chair.
her hair. Yeah. She's
I don't need them all the time,
all
just
right.
when I'm reading,
Let
so I'm good.
I'm gonna get juiced up with my vitamin juice, which no, that is not code for wine or margarita
No.
or anything. It's actual vitamin water. I don't know why I just called it. Um,
I have coconut water, it's
um, yeah.
delicious.
All right, here we go. So I've got the what is that what's going on? I think that's
Hmm.
what's something's being screwy on here. I think that's what's going on. I think it's trying to, um give me just a sec here. I think my VPN, I think that's why I'm all glitchy. I think that's what, because I keep wondering why I'm all oh, well, if you're asking me a question while I'm trying to log in, thank you for your feedback. Okay, yeah, just let me log in. Yep, that's what's going on. I need to disconnect. Here we go. I broke it. I broke it. Broke it. I should not have
You're
done
back.
that.
You're back. It's okay.
Oh, my heart just stopped. Um, okay, here we go. I'm going to pop this up. We're gonna get started here. Let's do this. Um, bump, bump, bump. I'm gonna have to try to say some of these French names, and I just might say their first name because I'm tired. I'm tired of stuff not working.
It's been a day.
Uh, all right, I got your guys' comments up. I've said hi to everybody. If I've missed somebody, hello. All right, so I'm gonna give you their little history of the Destrehan Plantation. I'm gonna probably say that 4 different ways before we end tonight. So, um, I know I've already talked about this. So, was it Charles Piquet? Was that the enslaved man who designed and constructed
Yeah,
it?
I
Do you
think that's
remember that,
how
Bestie? Is
I
it
think that's how you
Piquet?
pronounce it, or
It's
PK
P-A-Q-U-E-T. I think that might
Paquet?
be
Paquet?
Piquet.
Paquet? I don't know. I'm horrible with
Um,
any other language besides Spanish. So,
I'm horrible with English, so I'll pop his name into I'll put it in the chat over here. So, well, shoot, I don't know which one I'm in over here. Okay, it looks like I am in the horizontal. Okay, so let's see. I'm trying to get a construction date. So construction began on the home in 1787 and it was completed in 1790. It's French colonial style and it was measuring 60 by 35 feet, encircled by a 12-foot balustrade gallery and supported by 10-foot brick pillars. And or piers? It's piers, not pillars, sorry. I do have my glasses and I still can't read. Um, and it has a double pitch roof, multiple fireplace, and it used locally sourced materials, which made it very well suited for Louisiana's climate. And Charles Piquet, who was actually enslaved at the time, he was the
oh, they said
very skilled
he said parquet, like the floors.
parquet,
Parquet. Parquet?
parquet
Parquet.
without
Floors? It's like
parquet,
floors. I think they're parquet.
parquet,
Parquet?
parquet.
I don't
Okay, so Charlie was a skilled builder, but he was enslaved at the time, but he was able to eventually buy himself out, we found out from our tour guide, and, so yeah, through his skilled workmanship as a builder, he was able to buy his freedom, good which is great for him, but yeah, not so much for some of the others. The original landowner was Robin Dulongnet, I think. I'm probably fricking killing that. And I don't think let's see, he paid, Charles with rice, corn, livestock, something called piastres. I don't think that's pastries or pasties. Um, and also gave him an his own enslaved man, which
Yes.
whoa. Yeah. So let's
And he had a
see,
contract.
yeah, there was a contract and, um, I'm gonna scroll down here.
Oh, and he was
Okay.
paid for it as well as having a contract for his freedom,
Yeah,
so,
which
yeah,
that was pretty common, under
yeah,
French and I believe still under Spanish rule. Slaves could, I'm gonna go back and forth like I did before. I'm probably gonna use the term slave, enslaved person. I'm sorry, I hope I don't offend anybody by using the terms, but they go back and forth with that term in a lot of these articles too, so I'm just
mhm,
kinda reading what they have. But, yeah, so under and I've talked about this before when we talked about, Madame LaLaurie and ho her treatment of her enslaved people, and the slaves actually had it I mean, they didn't have I guess they had it better, but they still had a crappy
yeah,
not a great life still because they weren't free, they weren't their own people, but if you were a skilled labor like Charles here was, like, he was a skilled builder, he could design, obviously, I mean, look at this house. It's still standing today,
mhm,
even after being empty for, like, 30 years. So, yeah, I'd say
yeah,
he probably shoulda got paid a whole lot more.
and this was
Um,
and this is where one of the hurricanes kinda just sat there,
yeah, right
and
over
it still
apparently right
managed
over the top, and look
yeah,
at
and
it.
it still managed
So
to
yeah, and I
yeah,
did find a couple
no damage.
photos of it while it was left abandoned because
Ooh,
Amoco, the oil company came in, I guess there's oil,
yeah,
on the property, so at one point they had it and then it got, taken over by the trust that has it now that, takes care of it and
yeah, they
has
couldn't
put it
sell it.
lovingly restored it and, yeah, put it to returned it to its splendor. Um And I mean, they've done a very great job. I learned a lot more, which I already thought I knew a lot because I'd already done the Madame, LaLaurie story, but yeah, there was still more to learn. So, probably not be the last story that I do on this. But, the Destrehan family, they let me look here. It says, yes. Actually, yeah. I'm gonna play the video right after this, I think, because this might be a good spot to put it. His name was Jean-Baptiste Henri Destrehan, and they say that differently in French, and the gentleman, when I pull up the video, he'll say it. I'm not I'm not gonna disrespect the French and say it weird. Um, and he lived from 1716 to 1765. He was the first of his family in Louisiana, but it was his son, Jean Baptiste, who began living here. Yes. And that was, it says in 1730, Jean Baptiste arrived in Louisiana. He took a job as a clerk and let me see. He became treasurer of the colony, so under the French colony, and there's a photo of him here, well, a photo of his portrait, and he played a key role in shaping Louisiana's early government. Um, I'm not gonna go too much into this because I don't think he was a ghost there, but, let's see what else they got here. We have a few people so it switched hands from Jean-Noel Destrehan to the Hendersons, where was another family, so it seems to have passed down through the women of the family more than the males, and her the is it Zelia? I think her name's Zelia, right? Or is
Don't
The one
remember.
that had the beautiful, Regency era gown and collar. She was really I have a photo of her, I think, too. Um, but and then got some stuff after the war. I don't know. This is I'll put a link in here if you guys want, because I did talk about this stuff already, but, um, yeah. So there's been a lot of people to live here. I was looking for Lydia to see if they actually had something on Lydia in here, but I'm not seeing anything. Oh, here's one thing. In 1840, let's see, Pierre Roust was purchased the plantation, and he's the one that remodeled the house that gave it its present look. So now it is more well, it is a Greek revival style now, which
Mhm.
was very popular in the 1840s. All right. I'm going to leave it at that. I will link that. I think it's in the other video I did too. So, but yeah, we'll get started here. And if I need to look anything up, I will. So this is we Bestie and I got picked to go back after we got to go in the house and do the tour with everybody. And then as we were standing out, our tour guide, Trish, amazing. I think we said that in the last
Yes,
video several times. Like, she's the hardest working tour guide in New Orleans.
she's
And
awesome.
she did a freaking cool best job ever. Like, I've done so many of these tours, and this was fantastic.
Mhm.
So we got to go in the house. We did a tour of the house. We come back out, and she gives everybody dowsing rods. Which I use dowsing rods when I go to the cemeteries. I use them for finding old graves that are unmarked. Th I think it's all about, like, with so many other things, it's about intention. So when you go out there, if you've got in your mind, like, "This is what I'm looking for," that's what you're gonna find.
Yeah.
So what you put out is what you're gonna get back, if that makes sense. So yeah. So she gave everybody a set of them that wanted them. I don't use them for ghost hunting, so it was a little most of the time, I was just kinda carrying mine around in my hands, but I know Bestie used hers quite a bit. I only
Yeah, and
used them in one room, but yeah, she let us she's like, "Hey, you 2, you wanna come back in?" And we're like, "Shit, we never get picked because we're unruly." We're usually
I
in
got in
trouble, like,
trouble a lot. Yeah.
Can you keep up with the rest of the class, ladies?" And I was getting
No.
I kept feeling like somebody was watching me the whole time I was in this house, like, the whole time. Like, it wasn't there was no oppressive feeling, like, it felt
Yeah.
it I'm
It
not
was
gonna say, like, it
peaceful.
felt light and airy,
No, it did
but
feel
it didn't
peaceful, though.
feel heavy, or there was only one place that I did not I felt uncomfortable. I did not feel
Yeah.
that way. It just felt
Those
like
2.
somebody was living there. Like, somebody was actively living there, like you were just
Mhm.
getting a tour of their house, but they were there somewhere, and they were watching you to make sure you weren't stealing anything. That's kinda how I felt. And I've gone on, like, a lot of these, tours of these Bestie and I don't even know how many house tours we've done,
A
right?
lot,
Like,
a lot. Everywhere we
so
go.
many. Yeah, and only a few places have I actually had, like, that kind of feeling. This is right up there with Charville. This Charville Castle made me kinda feel like somebody was watching us, especially when we
Yeah.
got over to the stairs. Like, I kept looking up because I fully expected somebody to be like,
Mhm.
peeking over at me, and you know how I feel about the peekers, and those are the ghosts that I always call, like, the spirits. Like, you always see them, like, right? Like, they lean out and they lean back in, and they're just usually, it's just a shadow shape, right, that you'll see, or at least that's what I see, and I see them a lot at cemeteries, and I kinda chalk them up as being, like, the guardians of the cemetery. Like, they're just there checking out, like, "What's she doing here? Okay,
Yeah.
she's alright, like, she's okay, she's good." Like, yeah. Yeah, like Darlene just said here, right?
Yep,
They're just curious. Like, they wanna know, like, "Hey, who are these people?" Right?
yep.
And it's not that they don't want you there, so I think they're fully aware that they're like, this is intelligent spirits that are still hanging out here for whatever reason. Um, but yeah, the house itself felt absolutely fine. I did the dining area, which I'll start showing some photos here in a minute, that felt a little dark, but it was also dark. Like, it wasn't very
That
well lit.
Yeah, but
Uh,
that's the second room we were in, and the first room we were in, was where the desk was, and that's where I felt it.
oh,
And
you felt it over
it
there.
yeah, and it followed us to the second room, but then it just kinda, like, hung back once it realized that we
Do you
really
wanna
weren't
talk
doing
about,
anything.
um let's see, what else? So, yeah, we got to go back inside, and we got to use the dowsing rods inside the house. I think everybody else was walking around
Yeah, they were
outside
walking the property while she was
and
locking up.
using theirs, but she let us come back up inside, which, like I said, this never we're the ones that get in trouble, and I
Maybe
did
that's
get in
why she
trouble.
did it. She
Yeah.
could keep an eye on us. I don't know.
Yeah, she kept
She was
telling us
following
Michigan.
She was on the outside of the
I
windows as we were walking. I'm like, "Yeah, we're
Yeah.
being stalked. We're being
She
watched."
was fully watch I mean, she had us in her eyeball, like, in
Yeah.
her sights the whole time we were inside there, so, yeah, not a big deal, but, yeah, so she let us go in there, and there was one room upstairs that, I'm not gonna say I got a little my hair on my arms stood up when we walked
Mhm.
in there the first time when we did the first go through, and then we immediately went right back to that room.
The bedroom.
Um, yeah, Lydia's bedroom,
That that is the one
and
that was the worst,
yeah,
like, as far as, like, it was heavier in there than any other room,
but then it
and
got but well, we'll explain more about that because 'cause I'll tell my experience was like it by the end, it wasn't so heavy, but
yeah,
so and then we went out, we finished up. I was up here in this corner on if you're looking at the photo of the house, you look over to the right-hand side, and that is where I took a couple photos because I kept feeling like somebody was, like, I don't know. You know when someone's looking at you, like, they got their
mhm.
eyeballs on you, you know when you're being, like, watched, right?
Sho show
So,
the
I was
photo.
actually I kept looking over, like, I thought maybe some of the other tour people on the tour were down there, like, I kept looking over to see if somebody was there. There
They
wasn't anybody
weren't.
there, but I've always learned that, like, when you get those weird feelings like that, take some photos, like, just, like, burst shots and see what happens. Like, maybe you'll catch something, maybe you won't. 9 times out of 10, I don't think I've ever caught anything. This is the first time, and I'm gonna show you that photo too, and yeah, um, I somebody was watching us, and we
Mhm.
showed our tour guide, Trish, because she was actually our tour guide 2 days later or 3 days later, she
We
was
got in
our tour
trouble
guide
for that
again.
one. We got in trouble on that one too because we tried to eat on the bus, and she's like, "You do not have food on my bus."
We were we
We
had
couldn't make
breakfast
it through
right
one
there.
tour without getting yelled at.
I know, we never not get a little usually, I try to be the golden child, and Bestie gets me in trouble, but
That's because I wander too much.
this time, yeah, we were getting equally in trouble. But
Yeah.
so, after I took my photos, we went back down, and we were kinda right on the tail end because I think mostly everybody had already kinda migrated over to
They were in the back because
uh
that's where the kitchen and um,
yeah, but
the watchman's
they were
house is.
finishing up, and they were all heading back to the gift shop. Like, cause it started getting
Yeah.
quieter and quieter outside, so, we headed to the kitchen, and then we went to the overseer's, cottage house, and when we came back out, That's when she was like, "Caw-caw, caw-caw," which I think is freaking hilarious because that's how I always try to find Bestie. We do the crow call. So, yeah. So
Man, we
we'll
get
get
look.
started. So that was kinda how it went. I got a really cool book in the bookstore. Like, I told Bestie, I said, "Don't let me forget because 'cause I'm buying this sucker because I haven't seen one like it," and it's about all the burials in New Orleans and the cleanup after the hurricanes, which off topic, but
Yeah.
I'll show you guys that on Tuesday. But, okay, so when we get there, we're walking in. We come in through the front well, we get to stand out front, we're taking photos, and then we go in through this front door, but this would not be the typical door, like, visitors would come. This is not the door they would come in through because you're walking into the dining room, which I hope that's the slide that I have next. Some
So
of these might not be in
the
order, but
the male feeling that you're getting is where I got the first one, and that is the room at the very bottom. When you first walk in and go to the right,
Mhm,
it was where the desk was. They give a little speech in there, but it's also where they show the original drawings of the house and then the end results from the
yeah.
architect. And I think that it might
Darlene
have been him.
and I think Trish said that, our tour guide said that as well, like, people have caught him in the reflections in the glass, like somebody's standing there that shouldn't be standing there. I think that was
Yeah,
him, correct?
I saw him by the yeah, I saw him by the or I didn't see him, I felt them. So I feel them. I don't see them very often. It's only been maybe 2 times that I've ever saw them. I can hear them very rarely, but feel them always. Like, it's very strong. So
Yeah,
and he was at the desk. So
yeah.
it was definitely somebody
Um,
who was ahead of the house or in control of something that was maybe financial or something important.
Darlene is asking which bedroom because she feels a male energy, so, um,
Mhm.
it's not the well, there's so in the upper right-hand corner, that was the master bedroom, the man's bedroom, the owner,
Mhm.
and I guess technically really, truly the master's bedroom, and right below that is where we think Charles, Piquet was like, where his spirit kinda lingers, that's where Bestie I didn't pick up on I kept picking up on, like, a female floating around, but then we, um, kinda were told that there was, Miss Eliza that or Mrs. Eliza, she was married, but, that she is frequently spotted, so I was kinda wondering if she was maybe circling too, and that's who I kept picking up because I do pick up female energy for whatever reason, I pick that up a lot more strongly than male energy. Unless the male energy is pissy, like, it doesn't want me there, like, that I can pick up
Yeah.
on. I know when I'm not wanted.
I'm the
Um,
opposite. I pick more up on the male than the
yeah.
female.
So, are you
But I pick up the feelings of the female more. Like, as far as if they have heavy feelings of sadness or, especially sadness, or grieving or anything like that, that I pick up on, but the males, it doesn't matter what they're feeling, like, I instantly can tell if it's male or female.
yeah. So we're picking them up our bestie picked them up in that lower right-hand corner there, Darlene. So if that's what you're feeling that's not a bedroom, it was cold storage,
Yep.
sort of like their big refrigerator, but, not that's like they would have kept all their stuff, and, um, that is where Charles worked from because they have his desk is there. I don't know if I put those photos in here, or I hope I did.
I sent you
Um,
one. I sent you a couple.
oh, did you just now? Mm,
No, when the other day.
that's the upstairs. I think I put all the outside photos first, and then I put the inside photos, so I might just hop around yeah, I'm gonna hop around here. Okay, so this is when you first come in, and I don't like the use of mannequins in museums and things, because they always like, I'm
They're
side-eyeing them
they're
all the time.
creepier in a house.
I just don't like them. It's a big doll to me, but I see why they do it. Um, I guess I don't. Um, so if you look through this door right here, it's all brick lined, and that's where their cold store or as cold as it gets. Like, their larder, right? Like, that's where produce, all of that stuff would have been stored, and that is where,
I
I
just
didn't
sent it
turn
to
off
you.
the I know. I didn't turn off the sound on my phone. Yeah, here, I can, let's see. Might take me too long to upload this, but let me see what I can do real quick. Um, but you wanna talk about that little area there, Bestie, and then I can upload a photo while you're talking about it.
Oh, the cold storage area?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where they do the original, spew about what's gonna happen, where we're going, things like that.
Yeah.
They do have a mannequin in the corner of that room too, and when
Yep.
that's just as freaking creepy. But, the desk is where I always felt it. I felt it twice, first time we went in and the second time when we went back in.
Okay.
But that one
There it
didn't
is.
feel
There's
yeah,
the desk.
it just felt like it had something to do. It felt like it didn't want somebody there. It wasn't like a violent get the hell out kind of thing, but it was just like we were inconveniencing it. It was busy. It was at the desk. And I could
Yeah,
feel
he's
it as I got
working,
closer. Yeah, I could feel it as I got
right?
closer, and I could tell as soon as I stepped back, like that feeling would disappear. So, and it just kind of stayed there. It did follow us to the dining room when we moved as a group, but it didn't really go any further than that. So I don't
Yeah, I
think it
remember you
was
saying
I don't
that
think
too, was that
yeah, I don't think it was necessarily, like, stalking us. I think it just wanted to get something done.
yeah,
So,
like, people like, "Hey, I'm
we
working
were
here,
yeah,
you're bugging me."
yeah.
Like, shoo shoo. Like a
Yeah.
bunch of little pesky kids,
I had
right?
a very
Like,
se
"Okay, guys."
yeah. Yeah, I had a very
Oh, man, I
serious
got
feeling.
that mannequin there too. I just don't like mannequins, but,
Yeah, I don't think I took
I
a
see
picture of
why
the
they use
mannequin.
them, but there were 4, I think, in the house, and, ugh, I didn't like any of them. But Darlene says too, she feels she can sense her as Eliza,
Mhm.
and he's more protective. And that's probably what it I mean, he built this place, and this helped him gain his freedom, right? Building this
Yeah.
place, and I mean, can you imagine the blood, sweat, and tears to, like, build a
Oh.
place like this that I mean, it's still there, which is crazy, to even imagine.
Oh, I
But
sent you the one where the mannequin's at.
okay,
You can't see him real well, but
alright.
you can see him he's in the corner by the drawings of the house.
Oh, there he is, okay. Here, let
Yeah.
me download him. It's kind of, making me upset that I can't get my photos. I don't know why. It's letting me load these photos, but it's not letting me, um, add the images. Uh-oh. Okay, well, hang
And they
on.
do encourage you to take photos inside the house, so we weren't
Yeah,
doing anything wrong.
yeah, no videos, though.
Yeah,
I did catch a video. I have that, um, thing on my camera where it when it takes a photo, it takes the first, like
the
a short
motion
video.
the
Yeah,
motion,
that
yeah,
motion set, that was on,
I hate
so,
that
like, I
setting.
actually got a EVP because of that, so
You got
thankfully,
in
but
trouble too.
I got in trouble because I was like, "Oh, I didn't see that note," but I don't listen very well either because my ADHD, you bring tell me the rules before you bring me in this house. Like, on the bus is when you need to tell me what not to do.
She's
Not that
not
I was
distracted.
listening then either, I wasn't, because we were talking to, our new ghosty friends, and we were
Yeah.
like, "Na, na, 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 na." So, yeah, even if she woulda told us then, I wouldn't have heard anything, but Don't once you get me
Oh,
into the house and I'm feeling stuff, I'm not, um, I'm not gonna pay I'd rarely pay attention on the best of days. So here is so he is over here. There's Trish, our tour guide. There is Mr. Charles Piquet. He is over here in the right-hand corner. So this is what the larder, the cold storage, however you wanna, um, describe it, but yeah, this is where he worked from. He wouldn't have had that ceiling fan back then, but,
no.
um, so we didn't have a really big group either.
Mm,
Alright, and I'm gonna go back here, so gotta put this one back up. Wait, nope, not that one. This one. So she sat us down, she talked to us, and then we came back out. I forgot what this slave's name was, the house servant, like
I'm horrible
Angel.
with names, I don't remember.
Yeah, I wanna say it was like Angelique or it was something very French, very pretty.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, this felt I don't know, I think it's because the ceiling was so low in here. I didn't like the vibe in here. It wasn't bad, but I wouldn't spend a lot of time in here. Like, if this was my house, I wouldn't be in here a lot. I might sink the floor down a little bit so I could get some and I mean, I like my little cubby hole of a house, but, this just
Yeah.
something wasn't quite right about it. I don't know what it was, but yeah, it kinda felt off. Um, it might have been the photo of the gutted rabbit and I mean, the painting of the gutted rabbit that was hanging on one of the walls. I was
Not
like,
what I wanna
"Oh,
see when I'm eating.
nah."
I
And
don't know.
I mean, I know the French and, like, in that time, they had their hunting scenes and
Yeah,
things that
but
they thought were
no.
really cool, but, not me, not this day and
Mm,
age, but this is the fireplace in the dining room, very pretty. Um, there's that going back in there again and that back door. This is adjacent to not the kitchen, but I guess the prep area because the kitchen is like or the new
outside.
kitchen, I should say, is on the other side though of this wall, which I didn't put those photos in either, but we can come back to it because I'm gonna get those dang EVPs loaded. This is back out in that dining room. Yeah, there was just something just kinda not right. Equal asked, "Those joists look better than mine. How old is this place?" 1790 it was, right?
Mhm.
Did I say
Yeah,
1790 was when it was completed?
about
Yeah,
then, yeah.
yeah. So pretty old.
And
Um,
they did add some stuff for, to kind
they
of
it got
support it.
remodeled in
Yeah.
1840. They went and, encased the columns out front to make them look like round, like the Greek revival style. They changed that, but it was just like plasterwork, basically. Just yeah, things like that to
Yep.
make it look a little different, like more aesthetic than anything major. And I think they said they made some of the doorways bigger, because apparently they were very short people, and they
Yeah,
actually
5
showed the old doorways and then where the new doorways were, and it was weird. It was just crazy.
yes.
Um, yeah, see, Darlene says she's sensing, like, a dark energy in that room too. I don't know
Mhm.
what it didn't feel, like, bad. It just didn't feel
Yeah,
like, I just didn't wanna
right.
hang out there a lot. I wasn't afraid or anything like that, like, those feelings, I if I don't feel like I belong, like, somebody's telling me to get out, I just get out. I don't run and scream and carry on like that, but I'll be respectful and get the heck out. Like, "You know what?
Yeah,
No. Something doesn't want me here,
yeah.
and,
No
I'm
point hanging
the
out
heck."
where you're not wanted.
Yeah. Why? Why?
We're
That's
not
just
there to make
asking.
anybody angry.
I that is not,
Yeah.
and, it does kinda make sense. Like Darlene says, it's an oppression feeling, and I
Mhm.
wonder if that is the woman, who worked there. She was enslaved.
Mhm.
Her day started at what? What did, Trish say? Something like 3
Yeah, I think it
AM?
was 4, and then yeah,
Yeah.
and they worked until their master went to bed, and then they went
Yeah.
home and did their own housework, did their
Still
own
had to feed
prep,
their
feed their family.
yeah, and she
Just
maybe got 3 hours sleep a day. Uh,
mhm,
yeah. So, if somebody was gonna feel oppressed and, uh, it would be the household. I'm not
mhm.
gonna call her a servant because she didn't have a choice.
And there
Yeah.
were parents or there were slaves there that did have children there as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's a long day.
Yeah, and I believe she did. I think that's what she said, and
Mhm,
she didn't live there, like, she didn't have, a room there in the house. She had to it was like a quarter of a mile she had to
mhm.
walk or half a mile, something like that,
Yeah,
to where the slave quarters were. So they weren't, like, in the backyard like they show now, like, they have it set up like a little outdoor museum. That's not how it would have been back in her
mhm.
time, and yeah. So, I wonder if that's kind of maybe that oppressive feeling because she would have been oppressed. But it doesn't feel um, like a malevolent feeling
No.
because, like I said, I pick up on female energy a lot sooner, and I think that's probably what I was probably picking up on her, how miserable her life must have been, cooking for these people from 4 AM until like, waiting till they all went to bed at 11 o'clock at night, and then going home and feeding your children and maybe catching a few hours sleep before you had to be up and back to work. I mean, I freak out if I don't get 6 hours, like, I'm like, "Ugh." I'm
Mhm.
yeah, Bestie's seen me. I mean, I
Yeah.
don't
I
function.
get
I
about
don't
5
func
or 6 usually.
8 is I gotta have 8, especially with lupus. Like, I've gotta have 8. I gotta be able to sleep and take it easy, and this poor woman, she probably never got to take it easy. So, yeah, I wonder if that's kinda what was going on there. It makes a lot more sense, especially it sometimes you need somebody to have another take on it. Like, that's why I like us talking about these 'cause Darlene pops in and says oppression, and I'm like, "Well, what's the first thing you
Mm,
think of when you think of enslaved people?"
yep.
Oppression. So, yeah, totally makes sense. Um, and Darlene says, "I sleep 3 hours at night." I usually sleep, like, maybe 2 hours at night, and then I do my siesta, if I can, later in the morning, but yeah, 'cause I just I'm a night owl. I was not meant to be sleeping at night, I think, but, I would not have survived. I would not have survived back then. Yeah, it does, because Trish asked us I thought it was a really good question because I thought I had the best answer for it. Because she asked us, "Well, which of the enslaved people here, who do you think had it worse? The s indoor servants or the people that had to work out in the fields?" And I was like, "Well, hell, it's gotta be the people out in the fields, right?" Like, ugh,
Mhm. That's what
what
I
a
thought.
day. You especially in Louisiana in the summer, harvest
That would be
time, all of
hell.
that, right? Like, ugh,
So
they didn't
hot.
have yeah, just backbreaking work,
Yeah.
right? Um and then Trish tells us and I'm thinking, well, at least the household servants, the household enslaved people, okay, I'm not gonna call them servants, call them what they were, and I was thinking they had quarters there, right? Like, they had rooms to sleep in there. I'm thinking, like, Downton Abbey or something, but that's way not even
No.
close to what was going on here. There's no Downton Abbey. I mean, the people were living like Downton Abbey, but and not the people waiting on them and taking care of them and doing everything for them, right? And yeah. That's not how it was. Like, I didn't realize she had to still after she was done serving the family, she still had to go and take care of her own family and everything. I'm like, "Well, that's bullshit." Taking care of a bunch of rich white people, and then you gotta go feed your poor hungry kids, and I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty crappy, pretty shitty life. Yeah, less politics in the field, tips.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then if you're in the house, right, like, who's watching you all day?
Yeah.
Miss Eliza,
Yeah.
the master's wife, and
Yes, yeah.
she's gonna be like,
Nope,
every little thing you
no one
say
likes
and do,
yeah.
nitpicky, nobody likes her, right? And they
Nobody likes
know
a
it.
micromanager.
No, and, that cowl is yeah, I don't know, I'm trying to think of stuff, but, yeah, having somebody, like, over your back all day like that, yeesh, I would not have yeah, I wouldn't have survived, I would've been beat, um repeatedly. I would have never made it very far. I just yeah, when somebody got in my
I would've
face, I'd be
ran.
like, "Whoa, what are you mm." Okay, we're gonna have to talk. Um, and yeah, Darlene, I don't, um yeah, it's rather disgusting, like, they actually had breeding programs, like, almost like
Mhm.
they were breeding racehorses, or just horses and like, it's just, ugh, just so sad that
Yes, because if
um
you're born into a family that is enslaved, then the children are automatically enslaved.
yeah, and, I mean, they did say, well, a mother and her children couldn't be separated, but a child at the age of what was it, 10 or
14.
12?
No, 14.
Yeah. That's not we think of that now. Little drummer boy, I could barely turn him loose now, and he's 17, so
Mhm.
he wouldn't he wouldn't be taking care of himself out there in the wild, so I can't imagine, like, a 12, 13, 14-year-old man taken away from their parents, so, yeah, it was a hard life, but,
Yep.
I'm gonna get off that. We'll get off that because,
It is big
it gets
money
me upset,
for
but,
it is
um
big money for the people who had children when they were enslaved because we were looking at in the back, they actually had a sign that was an example of, um, cost, so to speak, of they call it an inventory list, and it's all of the slaves that they owned and what their
yeah.
value was and descriptions of what they did or if they had trouble with them. Like, one was a runner, ran 3 times, so that's
Yeah,
noted, and that
that
affects
would have been me.
the cost, and the women that had children, one lady had how many? 4 children or
Uh, 4 or 5, that
there was
one that,
yeah, I think there
can't
were
remember
4
if it was at
children.
this
I think it was 4 children and her, and they were valued at $1,500.
yeah,
It was
it's
just
I
it
mean,
was
and
it was
by their
horrific to think about that.
$1,500 in their
Yeah,
time, like, that's
yeah,
a lot of fricking money.
yeah,
Um, yeah, and
yeah, it was
I'm gonna
just
get upset again, yeah. Um, but more even out in the field, like, I mean, they didn't have an overseer, like, there was one overseer for, like, how many enslaved field hands. Um, I mean, this place, how many did they say they had at one time? Like 200? Like, upward like
mhm,
200 or something like that? I think that would seem to
I
be
think a little
with
bit
the
more.
cotton with the
Yeah,
cotton farms and, that seemed to be kinda generally about 200 is what most of them had. And I yeah, I just would think you got one overseer and you got a lot of people out in the field,
mhm,
like, he's not right over your back. I mean, unless you're a runner,
yeah,
they're
and you're
probably
gonna be
watching
worthless.
you maybe a little close, but if you did it 3
Yeah,
times, apparently they're not watching you close enough, but that you could still get away. But,
yeah,
yeah, so, ugh, but,
yeah, and
yeah,
yeah,
this is
it
it's
was kind of
it's
gross to think
fascinating,
about,
though.
like, to put a dollar value on somebody's life. It just makes you sick these days to think about that
Yeah,
because back then it was normal,
I
and that's
can't
just
even imagine
so
that.
wrong.
Like, how much
It
would I be worth? I'm an okay cook, but I don't like to if I don't have to.
I'm
But
very not domesticated in any way, shape, or form. My children left home long ago.
you're feral. I'm not domesticated.
They don't go in the microwave or the oven or the air fryer. I'm probably eating out.
Alright, and Darlene makes a good point here too, unless dad was the master and the white and they did, uh I think I talked about that a little bit with Madame LaLaurie, where it was pretty common for the master, he could take one of his slaves as essentially like his concubine, his
Mhm.
mistress, however you wanna say it, and they would recognize the children, but they were still enslaved, like, they didn't have a right to be free unless dad wrote them right? Like, wrote it
Yeah,
in his will, and can you imagine the woman of the house, like, his actual wife, like, what she probably mm, like, it couldn't
yeah,
have made her happy, right? Like, you gotta live with your husband, his mistress, and then all these kids are your husband's kids, like, I mean, that would have even made it worse for that woman. But yeah, but still, I mean, those kids would have still been born into slavery unless he gave them, emancipated them in his will. If not, they'd still be, um, yeah, if maybe they'd be lucky if they could pass as white, but yeah, it was just a awful all the way around. I don't
yeah,
want I can't I'm a loss for words unless,
yeah.
whew, okay, deep breath.
It's something lighter.
Darlene, so but I mean, these are things we should know. These are
Yeah,
things that we shouldn't wipe our history away because we need to learn from these things. This went from the French, they went to the Spanish, and then it actually got worse when Louisiana became part of the US, which is pretty sad because you'd think, um kind of it would have been better maybe, but, I mean, I don't know, they had it better under the French and the Spanish, but god, to say they had it better, they were still enslaved, so really how much better did they have it?
mhm.
But yeah. Alright, let's go back to Ghost. We're gonna get off on these. Whoo, yeah,
I would do a bob
Darlene
it, never mind the whole
yeah,
thing.
Darlene goes right for the he's like, "I just cut it off. We'll be done. I'm good." Yeah,
I love that.
but I don't know how you can talk I mean, it's just so hard not to you can't ignore it, and I don't want to ignore it. Like, I am not one of those people with history. I fully believe that we need to learn from our history, that it's
Yes.
there for a reason. Let's not leave it out of our history books. Let's not pretend, close our eyes and go, "Oh, it was horrible. Let's not ever talk about it."
Yeah,
Yeah, we do need to talk about it because history will repeat if we don't do things to stop it. And the
absolutely.
biggest thing we can do is to learn and know about it and learn more about it. And I'm telling you, the things I've learned, I thought I knew. I honestly, I didn't know about like the Code
Yeah,
Noir. I didn't know about any of this with the French and the Spanish
yeah,
and their enslaved people. So this has been, for lack
yeah.
of a better term, this has been exciting to learn about.
I hate
I'm
history, so for me, like, going on these tours, it's, like, the best way ever to learn about history because they make it come alive, and that's the only way, like, for me, that's the only way I can learn it and grasp it because when I was in school, I just thought it was straight up boring and I'd never listened. But to actually be there and see what was happening and to have it explained
yeah.
in a way that you can actually visualize it around the house, around the fields, like, it just makes it so much better.
Yeah, and I think
Yeah,
that's part of what really kinda set it in for me was that you're there where they lived. You see their, like, the other plantation, Oak Alley that we went to, which is further
yeah,
down the road from Destrehan, and, yeah, it was, um, just as beautiful, pretty similar story, a French, family once again, and, yeah, it was but their slave shacks, I mean, you look at them and you think, "Oh, this is not so bad."
Mhm.
But then you see, like, the only thing keeping the elements out is, like, this burlap over the window, and I'm sorry, but it does get a little chilly in Louisiana at times, and you can imagine the clothing. They didn't have much. I mean, they wouldn't have had warm clothing, so
No.
it would have been miserable. I know they make it I mean, it had to been horrible. So, trying to and like Tiff says too, like, whitewash it, for lack of a better term, right? Like, whitewash history, let's just
Yeah.
yeah.
And
It
unfortunately, there's a lot of schools that do.
yeah, especially down south.
Mhm.
We we just need to know these things. Like, I loved history in school, but there's something about being able to go there and being surrounded by it, like, these places. I always kinda thought, like, "Well, why are we keeping these places around?" Right? And I know a lot of people probably think that. To me, I'm, like, always like, "Well, this is a beautiful" I mean, a a black man designed and built this house that is still standing. I think that's a pretty good testament to some to
Mhm.
this man who, Charles Piquet. I'm like,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
pretty astounding. He's not some rich white guy that designed and built
Mhm.
this house. He was an enslaved human.
Not yeah, he
Um,
wasn't educated, it
yeah,
wasn't anything, it was just what he knew, it was what he was good at.
yeah. And if you think about it in those regards, like, you can actually like, I always thought, well, this beautiful architecture, like, we shouldn't lose these things, but then
Mhm.
you actually go there and you learn a little bit more, and you're like, "Yeah, I think we do need these places to
Yeah,
remain." Like, some of these plantation not all of them, yeah, because God, they were all over, right?
yeah,
But I think we should try to save as many as we can, especially this one because I like the fact that, Charles Piquet was an enslaved person who designed and built this place that still stands, that
mm,
withstood a hurricane, over 200 years later. Not a lot of white dudes can probably say that, especially the houses nowadays that these guys charge you all this money for. Man,
yeah,
they ain't gonna be
don't I
they ain't
know?
withstanding no they ain't gonna be withstanding no hurricane. I live in a Lincoln log house, and I still get down in the basement when a tornado comes. I don't know where these logs are gonna go. Just like, yeah, no. But yeah, so I do think we need these places around, not just for the ghost hunting, but just so you can go there, you can see what it was like. I think our kids need to go on a lot more field trips than what I know they go on. So, it shouldn't be just
Yeah,
once a year. They should be going to these places, um, a lot more often, especially just let's not write this stuff out of the history books. Yeah. Um, and like Darlene says, yeah, you can't be blind to it. Um, And as a kid, it was boring, okay. Yeah.
yeah,
I think I loved,
I can't
especially
read.
US history and,
Ugh,
I
puts me
I
to sleep.
yeah, yeah.
I
And
have to
Darlene
actually
says,
be there, like, it
"Only
has to come
250
alive for me.
years old."
Yeah,
That's not old, and that
yeah, we're not that
ticks
old.
me off when people in Europe are like, "Oh, it's 250 years old." You know what? Fight me. That's still pretty freaking old. So, you
Yeah,
know? Alright, let's go on. You know what? I'm gonna try to load, anyway, this is, so the family that owned, um help me out, Bestie, Destrehan.
this is a
So they were
yes,
obviously, they were Catholic, so this is a kneeler. This is in
bedroom. That
the lady of the house's bedroom.
yes,
I thought it was really pretty.
yeah,
Um, this is I guess this is the man's saloon. So this is where the guys well,
yep.
obviously, there's one of the mannequins, did not like him.
He
Not
was
because he
creepy
felt
looking.
I just didn't like him. He looked
He looked creepy.
like a pervert sitting over
Yeah,
there in a corner, like, just staring at you. I just don't like dolls or mannequins. But, so this is where the master would have retreated. He had right? Like, you can see there they've got some, cards laid out. He'd do his drinking, probably his smoking, right?
Yep.
This is between the master's bedroom and the lady of the house's bedroom, and these ceilings are freaking high. Yeah, they are up there. Unlike the ones in the dining room, why they put why that place is like Hobbit, I
Yeah, I
don't
don't
know,
know.
but upstairs, yeah. And then there's one almost identical to this on the opposite side, you'll see right there. I don't know if I got a really good photo of it, but
Is that the tea room?
there's, the tea room's on the other side of this. So that's the lady of the house's sorta domain. That's where the ladies would have their tea, and that's probably where she sat and did all of her little whatever, beat,
Yeah, the
you know,
ceilings were really high.
decided who decided, which one of her servants she was gonna beat that day or whatever, but yeah, they're incredibly high. I can't remember, were these the pictures that were left over from Interview with the Vampire? I think they might have I think she said these were too, but, um,
Oh,
so there's,
the light at the hanging
doors.
light.
Yeah. These are the pocket doors, so they
Mhm.
2 big doors, they would've opened up, and then you would have had 2, um 1 big large room, but it's pretty much the same on both sides. So one's the female side, one's the male side. This one is between the 2, the master and his ladies' room. And then there's a bedroom, which we'll get to her bedroom. Did I put the photos? I think I have to upload those, but yeah, see, I just don't like him.
Her bedroom?
Um, this is this is the other side of the room.
No, that was
Yeah,
the tea
Darlene,
room.
and they were, I don't know how tall these ceilings are, Tiff, they're pretty tall. I mean,
They
yeah,
might have been 14 because 'cause
I
I'm
would
only
yeah,
5'4". They were 12 or 14. They were huge, and I wanna say
I'm
they're 14
5'4"
because
and a
I was in
half.
a house that had 12-foot ceilings the other day, so
Yeah. I mean, they're
yeah.
pretty what's mine? Mine are I've got a pitch. I got the cathedral. Like, yeah, I know it sounds really fancy, but it's not. It's just one big room. So, I think ours are 14, so maybe these are yeah, somewhere.
Mhm.
Next time I'll measure. But they're oh, it was beautiful house. Charles did a very good job of designing this. And there's the other corner, that leather chair, I want that. That looks so comfy. I wanted to take a nap. These mirrors, I don't know what it is about them, but every time I go on these tours I've always gotta take pictures of the mirrors. I always think
I
I'm
did
gonna
too.
get something. I always think there's gonna be another face looking back at me, right? Here,
Oh,
let me
yeah.
look at some of the everybody's got some notes here. Yeah, Darlene. So they did have I've got more photos. I can bring them back and I think I'm gonna have to because we've got those EVPs. I gotta find a way to get those for you guys
Yeah,
to
those are
listen
really
to.
cool.
Yeah, because I found one that even Bestie hasn't heard yet, and I
Yes. So
hmm,
I do need to hear that.
um I don't know what's going on with my thing. I think I must have to update something. Does anyone else, also have, would like to subscribe if you do? We have who else is in here
That
right now? I have a few. Uh-oh. Oh,
that was the that was really
Bessie's
this
sending
is
me
the
stuff.
yeah,
Let
this
me
is
see what
the picture of what was this? Was this a sewing thing? No. Was this the
oh,
tea
no,
thing?
this is the
No.
tea. Yeah.
Yeah, this was
Or
in the tea room. Upload that one. That one's
no.
really
No,
cool.
no, no, no. This is a game. Oh, this might be like
Yeah.
mahjong. I don't know, this was a game,
It was super
because the
cool
tea
though.
one had writing, like, it actually had Chinese writing on it. Tiff
Yeah.
might like to see this one. Here, let me download it. This is not the best way to do a presentation, guys, I know that. I do a little better than this, I think. So
And I was just way too busy this weekend to help
yeah,
do mo
um
I'm house hunting doing month end and doing taxes and oh, my
Okay,
life's
let
crazy right now.
me oh, I'm gonna upload this one because this one's kinda cool. Because this was in the ladies' room, right?
Mhm.
In
Yep,
the tea room?
in the tea room.
Alright. Um, I'm glad you found us adventures. Yeah, I like, this little community that we have going over here with everybody. It, um I didn't think anybody would really be interested in, like, half this stuff, but apparently, at least a few people are. Here we go. I'll pop this up there. So, yeah, this is in the tea room, and obviously, it's got some kind of, it's some sort of Asian inspired. I don't know if that's Japanese, maybe, over Chinese, but, yeah, I do remember that sitting there. I think I did get a
Yeah,
photo of it, but, um and Tiff yeah, the foxing, I love that on the old mirrors. Oh my
yeah.
goodness. I got another one of the master's bedroom. You can see the silver plating. I gotta stop doing that. Camera I'm just gonna leave it alone. Um, so that is it, and let's see. Oh, hello. Hello, TF. Oh, well, TF has a channel too. They have Abby Normal that they do
Mhm.
on Friday nights. Do I have here? I think I can actually pop that in here because that one I do have linked over here. So, um, I have a few saved. Yeah. I have a few saved. Like I think I have OB, but she's not really she doesn't
Yeah,
really do graves and ghosts. um, yeah. And then, yeah, that's about there we go.
I get
Check that one out,
yeah, I think there's a few.
Adventures. You're welcome, Tia. But definitely check out when I was on Abby Normal because that was the best show, if I do say so myself. Oh, okay. What are we where was I here? With the that's so cool, but I can't tell if the tiles are behind the lids in the box. Yeah, I think I've got some I think I got another photo of it, but this is the one. This is in the master room.
I think they were on each side.
Were they?
I think so. I think that's where the tiles were in the 2 sections, one on each side. I think that's where they were.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. That's probably where they are. Yeah, this mirror was really cool because you could see the silver plating behind it. I gotta stop doing that. I can't talk without my hands, so, this is in the master's room again, and apparently this is the original furniture when the property was taken over by the, uh, what is it? Amoco
Yeah.
for the oil on the property, and the house was just essentially cleared out, boarded up. Everything that was in it was I guess it was kinda cataloged, it was labeled anyway, where it went, like, where it had come out of, and so they were able to and they had put it in storage in whatever the outbuildings or whatever, so all of
Mm,
these things are original to the house, which you usually don't get to, um you never get to see that. Usually, it's
no.
just, like, reproductions or this
The
came
other
from
house
another
we were
house.
in,
Yeah,
the other
but wait
tour was
till
very
you
empty.
see this yeah, it was.
It's weird.
This bed is I want it. This is
Yeah,
so cool. Um, yeah, just
it was
this
beautiful.
the yeah,
And the top is
um,
velvet.
yeah, mahogany bed, uh, so pretty. There's a kneeler in here 'cause like I said, they were Catholic, French Uh,
She
so
did
his
say, though
rosary
she did say
yeah,
that she
that
saw the
one
kneeler from the other
yeah,
bedroom. She thinks it belongs
so
in this room because it was
yeah,
larger.
yeah, so this kneeler was probably the lady of the house, and then the one that I showed you earlier was probably the one for for the master's room.
Mhm.
Just because but she said because of the color coordination, they got swapped out because this one
Yeah.
looks better in this room, so but I think they're still pretty. I really like them. My kid is messaging me. Um, "Make sure you get up on time in the morning." Like, I'm the one that doesn't get up on time. Oh, hello, girl Ryan. Girl Ryan's back. I know. I am so happy to be back. You can't even imagine. I think I got most of my piss and vinegar out of me the other night, though. So, so thank you. I am so happy to
You
be back.
sure?
Yeah, I love this fricking bed. I don't have
Yeah.
a pla like, this would not go with anything I got in my house, but I don't care. I want it. But it does have to be a little bit bigger. I would roll right out of this sucker. The beds are stuffed with Spanish moss, right?
Mhm.
Did I hear okay, I thought
Yep.
I heard that right, and I'm like, "Well, that's kinda
Yeah.
cool." Um, this is what it looked like after I think Amoco got it. So they just kinda boarded it up and just didn't do anything with it because they didn't need the house, they just used the land, right?
No,
So I
they
found
used the house as corporate. Amico
did
did.
they?
Yeah. They used the
Oh,
house
I
as
wonder
their
what this
corporate
one
offices,
because
and then when they moved down to another state, they, closed this one up.
I wonder because she said it was vacant for, like, 30 years, is that right?
Mhm. Yeah, it was a long
Okay.
time.
So that's where these are from. So when it was vacant for 30 years, that's this. And look at all those chimneys on this side. I didn't even notice that before. Um,
Oh, yeah.
and this is
Fireplace
the
in every
other
room.
side. So, yeah, I'm not sure exactly yeah. I think I just got, yeah, to recycle the Spanish moss.
Oh, I
I like the Spanish moss on that tree. Oh my god, I think that was one of my favorite parts. Let me go back. So, we're gonna talk about there it is.
Yep.
That's the s I just yeah. I got a video of it too, like, there was a little bit of a breeze, and it was, like, blowing I know, it's weird. Um,
Yeah, my allergies were not happy.
mine were just fine, and I'm allergic to everything, yeah. She warned us not to sneeze. Freaked the one guy out, and I'm like, "I'm not worried. I'm not bringing any I'm already evil enough, nothing's getting inside me." You have to
You
have
gotta
a
tell the
soul to get possessed.
That's why they say "bless you" right after they sneeze, to keep the
Yeah.
ghost from entering your body,
Sh I thought it was 'cause
and
your heart stopped, but
you gotta be fast. She said, "You gotta be fast after they sneeze, or else it gives them that they only need 1 second." So that's where that came from, "Bless you."
so this is the well, this is where you would enter the house, so this is not the roadside that I showed you initially, this is the I'm gonna say backside, but this is the side that you would come into the house from,
Mhm.
and you had a 2 big curving staircases, which do you have photos of those? I don't have them
The
handy.
outside or the inside staircases?
Inside with the 2 staircases.
Yep. I don't have them
Okay.
together, but I do have them. I'll
But
send
this
them.
is the outside, so that is a large cistern, so they would have collected rainwater in that, and I thought that was pretty cool that that still was intact and still standing there. Tiff, I don't know what happens when you sneeze anymore. The devil's gonna get you. Your heart stops. God, I don't know. I don't
Either
know.
way.
Um, just say bless you and move on with your day. I don't know. Um, I was always told when you drove past the cemetery, you were supposed to put your hand over your heart to keep, spirits from getting entering you, and I'm like, "Whoa." Just from driving past, they're gonna Anyway,
Haven't heard
yeah,
that
just
before.
some weird yeah, um, and I did that for a long time when I was a kid, but turned out I didn't probably need to because now I hang out at cemeteries all the time and definitely not covering my heart for the whole trip. So, this is I took this photo, and I'm gonna upload the other 2 here in just a second, but so this is where we were standing. I kept feeling like somebody was out here, like, watching. Didn't like it, um, at all. Hang on, I gotta get my where did my photos go? I think, something happened. I think my stuff got deleted. Um,
There.
oh, here's
That's either
another okay, I gotta download them still because I think it
that
took
was
them away when I
yeah, so I sent either side of the staircase, and then when you get to the top, there's just a railing, and
Cool.
you can look over it and see down
Yeah,
below. It's a
it
very
was
open
beautiful.
area. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, let's see, should I play let me play this guy's video. Alright, 'cause then I can download these. And I like this. Girl, Ryan, when I was growing up, my older cousins would literally park in front of the cemetery and watch my brother and I basically die. Freaking cousins, I tell you what. My cousins, we all tortured each other. I don't even know. That's probably why none of us talk. Is there a cat on my end? Hi, Tanzania. She's like,
She's
Don't touch me. I'm gonna beat
she's
ya."
never gone for long. She's gotta have
No,
attention.
she took her nap. Now she's like, "What can I screw up?" And that's how I got a tiny black heart. Alright, let me play this is the
Probably.
only way I could get this video to play. I couldn't get the other ones to load because I don't know what was going on. But I'm gonna play this one real quick for you. He's talking about one of his great-great-grandmother who worked at one of the plantations, and it has to do with this family. So let me just play it. I thought it was interesting, so, let me play it.
So, Destrehan is how people pronounce it mostly today, and most people know it for the historical reason surrounding the family, but also especially for the town in St. Charles Parish, Destrehan. This is like an OG Louisiana Creole family, goes way back to basically the founding of New Orleans. This guy, Jean-Baptiste Destrehan de Beaupré, came from France, married in an elite circle. His children also married within an elite circle in New Orleans, the Marignys. The Marigny and the Mondéville are the same family. De Marigny, de Mondéville. They married within that family. The Brutins were close to them as well. Basically, all of the important colonial families in early New Orleans. And that pronunciation, you just heard it in French and Creole, it's pronounced Destrehan. And we know this from various historical records where we see alternative spellings of the name, like these three. And of course, in English, most people say Destrehan. Now, today, there aren't many people with this surname, Destrehan, Destrehan, that I know of. But there are like ancillary branches of this family. Some from the original founder, Jean Baptiste, and his wife and their children through the females, some through the slaves. I descend from one of those slaves. Her name was Catherine Destrehan. She is like basically one of the founder generation of slaves in colonial Louisiana. She was born that early. I'm absolutely certain that her mom was African, though we're not sure from where yet. She had various daughters for important associates of this family, like Ignace Francois Brutin, the one I descend from, and others. So she was married while she was a slave of Jean Baptiste to another slave, also belonging to him, by the name of Soliman. He was a Muslim. He was also mulatto, and he was also Creole, born in Louisiana. So you see him in records identified as Antoine de Soliman or Antoine. Jean Baptiste died in 1765 or around there. There was an inventory taken of his property that year. That inventory includes Catherine, my ancestor, her husband, Soliman, and her daughters. The estate went on for years. In 1771, she petitioned for her freedom in New Orleans. And she said that before he died, Jean Baptiste promised her freedom when he would pass away. There was a lot of pushback from the estate to give her her freedom. She fought for years, and finally in 1774, she was emancipated. And her daughters were emancipated separately. So all of them ended up free, but not Soliman, to my knowledge. There are some other people you guys probably know who descend from slaves of this family as well, like Russell Honoré. The Honoré family in Pointe Coupée, Iberville, Baton Rouge, some of the ones in New Orleans, all descend from former slaves of Jean Baptiste, and through the female lines, not through the male. But like I said, not many people with this last name walking around today. You can visit Jean Baptiste. His son had a plantation. His son was Jean Noel. He had a plantation. You can still visit that plantation today. It's really well known.
I love you guys. Oh, he's a handsome dude. I'm just like, uh, did he go Jean Baptiste blah 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 blah? And I'm like, woo!
Yeah.
Here, wait a second. Hang on. I think we need this right now. Where are they? Here, hang on. All right, girls, put it away. Put it away. Fire in the hole.
Sums it up.
Oh my God. Just let Suleiman. Oh my God. And he's like saying these names, and I'm like, need to get him on the show.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because nobody's gonna listen to any I'm the only one that's probably gonna listen to him, and then the rest of the girls are just gonna be over here like, "Yeah, I know. Ooh la la,
Dra
that's the best friend. That's my best friend." All right.
Draman.
Oh, Rubicon. His eyes drew me in. Scary. I'm gonna hose you guys again. Be good. But I'm glad you liked him because I thought he was really he got, like,
Yeah.
that little smile on his face. That's how I am when I start getting into, like, talking about my ancestry. Like, I'm like, "And then" so,
It's the
I like
accent for
him.
me. It's the
Oh,
accent.
yeah. Oh my
I
god.
love accents.
Uh,
I travel so
he
much that
um, here we go. Here is there's 2 identical left, right, like, when you walk into the front doors there, they go up. They're beautiful. Did I load this one? Yeah, I loaded it twice, I think. Kinda looks like I did. But, yeah, left and
one's left,
right
one's right.
side. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi? That's I can say that in French. I practiced it for when I went to Paris. I was gonna go to Paris, and then I didn't go to Paris. But, yes. Wee-wee. Alright. Hello, Anne. Anne is back. Yay! Just in
Yay.
time, Anne. Yeah, I think I did that one twice. I think I meant to here we go. And there's from the upper, so you can look down, which this hallway is where I kept this is where I caught the woman laughing on. It did
Mm.
no one in our group laughed like that. Maybe Trish laughed a couple times, but she kinda had an
She's a
evil
very
laugh,
Yeah,
like
she has a
me.
deeper voice too.
Yeah. She had a, like, like me when I laugh. Like, it's not like a crazy person. Well, maybe a little crazy, but, it's a little yeah, a little darker like that. This one is a lunatic. I don't remember anybody laughing like this when I caught it. And again, I'm gonna try one more time to load.
Well, and the thing is that the conversations that we were having upstairs were
We're
mostly
not laughing because they were in Lydia's bedroom at the
yeah,
time. I caught that laughing.
yeah. And
Nope.
that's when we were talking about the death of everybody, so, yeah, we were
I
definitely not
wonder
laughing up there.
I wonder how well you guys can hear it if I play it off of my phone. Um,
Put it
um,
near your speaker
yeah,
or
let
your
me try to do
microphone.
it. Yeah, let me try that. You guys aren't gonna get, like, the full I'll work on it for next Sunday. I have to find them again here. Hang on. Is this it? I think this is the lab. Is it details? Laughing EVP. Okay, here it is. Alright. Hopefully. Alright. Were you guys able to hear that at all?
Not really.
Yes. Oh, you know what? If I turn the sound up, it might.
It's very faint.
Oh, and hi, Mia. You popped in when we were talking. Had no? Not gonna
No,
work?
not really. No.
Damn it. It's
Yeah,
a
just have to
great it
upload it.
goes, "Ha, ha, 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 ha," and I'm like, "That is not somebody on our tour." It's
Yeah.
unhinged sounding. Ah,
Yeah, it's very faint.
yeah,
I have my headset on so I could hear.
so that's up here in the hallway, and, like, it's a 1-second clip because, like, I took a photo, so this is right before that. Like that 1 second, and then it takes the photo, and then it takes like, it does a little video, it does, the motion, um, capture thing, right?
Mhm.
You're I don't know how to it's a
Yeah,
Samsung,
it's a
um
motion video or
yeah,
motion photo. Yeah, I get those too.
yeah, and I had that on because I always hit it all the time. I always got it going, but let me try it one more time. Did you hear it better then?
Not really.
Makes me mad that I can't I've never had a problem uploading anything.
Try doing it to your microphone on your headset because that one is
Did you guys hear that one? Mm.
mm, then you could I heard that one.
Oh, that one? Okay. That's all it is. It's 1 second, and it is a weird laugh, and it should not be there
It's
because they were in
very
Lydia's bedroom, and they were talking about her dying from scarlet fever, I think. Wait, yeah. No, maybe not because that couple were standing outside Lydia's bedroom. So
yeah, and
maybe
she's
this
the
was when
one that
everybody was in that unfinished room, the room that hadn't been restored, that
there
had
were
the
no
exposed
there were no
walls
dogs.
and It there weren't any dogs. It sounds like a
Mm,
hyena, like, that's yeah,
yeah,
but
and it wasn't
so
coming
there's
from that
that one.
couple because that couple, she was the one that
Mhm.
didn't feel well, and she could not walk into that
Nobody
room, so
laughed like
she was
that
just
in the house.
listening. Yeah.
Honestly, if somebody was gonna be laughing like that, it would have been me because I think I was the well, yeah, I probably had the biggest mouth on the whole group in the whole group, so you can say it.
That's 'cause we were talking. We can't be quiet
Uh,
for an entire tour. There's no way.
yeah. And Mia says, "I laughed too. I was trying to get someone's attention from behind the veil." Well, the thing is, I went through these and I didn't catch it the first time, and then I amplified it, and I was like, "That's weird. That is I don't we there was no laughing stuff going on, like, when we were inside the house." Like, it was pretty serious for most of the time. I'll post it I can probably post it in the Discord, it'll probably post there, no problem. I don't know why StreamYard isn't letting me load it. I load up these videos all the time, so I don't know why unless hang on a second, can I share? Let me try to share my screen. Ooh, forget that. Look at this. I just found a workaround. Doo, doo, doo. Screw you, StreamYard. I shouldn't say that quite yet. Here it is.
Didn't say that at all.
Alright, there it is. Okay. Which one is it here? Is it this one? Hang on. This it? Yes. Okay. Um, hopefully you guys can hear this. So, let me here we go. Did you hear it that time?
Mhm. Yeah, and that was not anybody from our group, that I can tell you.
I wonder if I can loop it. Loop it. Uh, no, I can't loop it, but yay! I wish I would have thought of this sooner, and then I wouldn't. It's unhinged,
Like you.
and it's inside the house because it's kinda
Yeah.
echoing. So, yeah, so it's not a dog. Um, yeah, Tiff is looking up French curse word. Okay, so that was one that I got in the house. Alright, I'm gonna close that. There was one more, and I think this is it. And I'm not gonna say I can't remember now what I thought it said. So, I say I'm gonna go because I I don't remember what happened. Something happened. I thought I felt weird in here. I said, "I'm gonna go," and you hear, and it wasn't me. Alright. You hear what I'm talking about? It's like,
Mhm.
like somebody being, like, petty.
I don't yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know what that was.
Darlene, StreamYard is a PETA.
Yeah.
It's just like it almost sounds like whoever laughed. Uh-oh. Now it doesn't want me to play. Oh, StreamYard is on to me because I said they were a PETA. Now it doesn't wanna play. Alright, let me close it and then bring it back. But, like did you hear it?
Mhm.
It almost sounded like a fart, but I didn't fart. Do you hear what I'm talking about, though?
Yeah.
So not
Yeah.
a EVP, kinda like a baby. Yeah, Tiff,
Yeah.
like a baby kinda making a noise. Yeah. Like
That's one of the reasons that we do the night tours is because they typically require them to be over 18 to do them, no children allowed. So it's kinda
yeah.
nice because you have, like, that full adult, group with you, so you don't have to worry, excuse me, about
Alright.
little kids.
The other ones I have what's this one? This is the other ones I have are outside. Do we wanna talk about, what happened when we went to Lydia's room?
Yes.
Alright, let me pull up, and then this is in Lydia's bedroom. This is her creepy ass doll, and I swear to God, that doll
Well, when I went back in with you the second time after when it was just us and I had the little rods, that's where it kept pointing.
to the to the doll on the
That
bed?
to the doll and to the other bedroom, and I think it was the mom pacing back and forth, Lydia.
Okay, so
like
This
they're
is the
checking
doll
on their sick
on
child.
Lydia's bed. I gotta add this back up here because this has Lydia's. So Lydia, I can't remember, was she like 15 or 16, 17? She
She was
wasn't
really young.
a little girl, but well, at that time, she would have been old enough to be married, is what I thought. But she got scarlet fever, and she passed away in the
Mhm.
bedroom where that little evil doll is. Um, let me see, I think I can
Yeah.
load, is this hers? Hang on. No, that's the mom's room, right? Yeah.
Yes,
I
and
bet
that's
that bed's
where
something else too, but,
yeah, and that's where the one rod went to her room, the other rod went to the bed. So I think the mom was pacing back and forth, like checking on her
that's
child,
yeah,
because it would get
because
heavy and then it would get lighter again. And when there's
well,
more
Goodnight
than one,
Adventures.
yeah.
I was saying goodnight
Good
over
night.
here.
Yeah,
Good night. I know, I probably gotta let Bestie go here too, before because I didn't know
in
we
a
were gonna
little
have
bit.
all these technical difficulties, but
Yeah,
we can finish up with Lydia, and then we can do a part 2 to this when well, now I know I should have just I didn't even think to go off, just do a screen share, but hey, you live and you learn.
yeah.
I'm learning all the tricks as I go along here. I just snorted, yeah. Um, let's see. Tiff survived scarlet fever as a baby. Holy crap.
Oh my gosh, I
Uh,
didn't even know that was still a thing.
that's crazy. Lydia did not
Yeah.
survive it, though. And
Oh.
so
She had other
I
children that
was
died too, right? From the same thing?
I think so. I can't remember the whole story. I need to look it up. It would be really cool if I could get Trish to come
I
on,
think there was a little
and,
boy.
I think there was a little boy too. Seems like
Yeah,
there was. I wanted to look more into, I wanted to go look at census records and see, like, who lived in the house at what time and stuff. I was gonna do a little ancestry search on them. So, if we do a part 2 to this, when we don't have tech difficulty, then I can do a little
that may
look
be
up, or
never with
maybe I'll
me.
ask, well, if it's just you said you ordered, some stuff, right? For
Yeah.
so, either that or I can let you borrow one of my I've
I
got my
ordered
other
some
one
lights.
that you can
Yeah,
use.
I needed
So, yeah.
lights. This was very last minute
Um,
for me.
Tiff says, "I'm old." She's not that old.
No.
Yeah. I mean, but
I'm a lot older I'm a lot older than you think I am, so I'll say that.
um, according to my son, we should all just dig a hole and sit in it till we
Yeah,
die, because it won't be long. Because yeah, we're dinosaurs if you're over 30. I'm sure
yes.
over 25 too. So, yeah, so
Oh, yeah.
this is the mom's room, and what would have been pretty typical was the children slept in the mom's room too, till they got big enough to sleep by themselves. So, adjacent to mom's room was the children's bedroom when they got a little bit older, and that's where Lydia slept, and that's where Lydia died. Um Trish, our tour guide, told us that, she warned everybody, "Hey, if you're sensitive to these things, like, a lot of people will come into this room and feel off." They get, what was it? They get dizzy, like vertigo
Yep.
feeling,
She's
and
had
I
people pass
started to
out.
worry because if it's that intense, like, you know me, I fall laying down, so I've gotta be careful.
Yeah.
Because I I don't call myself sensitive, I'm intuitive, and when somebody says stuff like that, I pick up on it, I'm like, I don't maybe I'm gonna
Mhm.
go around or meet you guys outside or something, right? Like, but, I didn't get that. I I felt a sadness in that room, like, when we first walked in there, and that couple were standing outside, and he was rubbing her back the whole time.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if she
She
wasn't feeling well or what, but she would not come into that room, like,
no.
she was just like,
I
"Uh-uh,
think she
uh-uh."
crossed the threshold and that was it, and she was right back out.
Yeah,
She instantly
because
felt it, and it was strong. And it
Yeah,
was
'cause
strong. It was even
I
strong for me. Like, I walked in there, and as soon as I stood there for I don't even think it was like a minute or 2, I started not feeling well, like, a little bit not
yeah,
a little bit lightheaded, a little bit dizzy, but
I got a jaw ache out
yeah,
of nowhere. Like, I was like, I'm usually very sensitive to, like, when they say, "Oh, people get the vertigo," whatever, right? Like, I
yeah.
am sensitive to that. So, I was ready for it, like, walking in, I'm like, "Okay, if I even start to feel a little, 'Woo,' I'm getting into the next, like, I'm gonna go right in, I'm just gonna skip it."
But I think that
Um,
part of it
I
too is
didn't
what was in the
get that,
bathroom.
though. I felt okay. Like, I felt she was okay with me being I felt her there. I didn't
Oh, yeah.
feel like she
I
wanted
didn't
me
feel
to
like
leave,
yeah,
but yeah. But,
no,
those
nothing like
people
that.
that lady certainly did not like it, so I'd be interested in knowing what was going on there, but, and
Well, we
nobody
walked
was drinking. This isn't an alcoholic ghost
no,
tour like the ones you
no.
take when you're down in the French Quarter. This I think everybody was pretty sober, so I'm not even, we can't say those kind of things, like people were drunk or whatever, though I think a
Yeah.
couple people had some drinks before they like, probably dinner or
Oh,
whatever,
maybe
but
yeah, but
yeah,
we
they
didn't
weren't
'cause
like
we couldn't
yeah,
we had a busy day.
but
Our day was so long that day that
we
yeah,
had drinks earlier though, but
in the
they were long since
at
discharged from our
lunch.
body by the time yeah, so Lydia passed away in this room. I walked in and almost immediately, like, my jaw started to hurt, like, well, just right up here, and I don't get that. I don't have any issues at all going on there. I get headaches, that's not where I get headaches. It felt like a sharp piercing pain. So, like, right there. So I asked because I was out in the hallway when Trish was, talking about Lydia and how she died, so I missed that part. Sometimes I miss good stuff when I'm taking photos in the other rooms or whatever, right? But, um, I asked her how she died because I was like, like, it hurt, and as soon as I walked out of that room, it went away. It was gone. So, I thought maybe she died from a, I don't know, toothache, infection, lockjaw, God only knows what they died from back then, right? But
Yeah.
there would've scarlet fever, God, how many mosquito viruses were there that they probably would have had and that they
But
died of, but,
remember when we
um
walked out towards the bathroom and we started to walk in and we were like, "No." Instantly a weird vibe coming from there, like something bad had happened in there. It was the bathroom attached to that room, and
yeah, uh,
that was
so
creepy. That was
when we
not
came back in and I had the dowsing rods. Like I said, I don't use them for ghost hunting. I use them for finding well, I've doused for water. I found her a well. Yeah, I'm a weirdo. That's fine. But I found water. So you tell me who's the crazy person. I also find unmarked graves. Like I've mapped out the exact size of the grave and it is always exactly a grave size. Um, so whatever. Make of it what you will, but but I've never used them for ghost hunting. I know a lot of people do. Bestie was using them. She was getting some responses. I've tried to use them and they just sit there. And I'm like, forget this. Like I've got other stuff to do. I got other things I can do. So, like, that's why I don't
yeah.
use them. But this is the first time when Trisha picked us to come back in, um, I went into that bedroom like that. I think we immediately went there.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
we kinda walked through and then that's where we were both heading
because that
because
was the strongest
I felt like somebody was there, like, wanted to talk to us, so, yeah. Um,
I wouldn't say that it
got in
was
there
a grief or oppressive feeling, it was worse than that. It was like something happened. I don't know.
yeah, like a
It
grief
wasn't just grief though. It was a
yeah.
little darker than that. it had a
The
really I don't know.
bathroom
I did not
area
like
did
that
not.
feeling. No.
Yeah, that felt like something not nice happened there,
Yeah.
and I don't want to say, uh I don't wanna say it on YouTube, but something against a woman's will, um, kinda thing. That's what I picked up. Not
Mhm.
I think it was an enslaved person, though. I don't think it was a member of the household, like the
Mhm.
family. I felt like an enslaved person had been violated,
Yeah.
if you
It was
guys are picking up what
it was
I'm
almost
putting
like a
down, but
forceful I
yeah,
don't wanna
like,
say
I'm saying
violence, but
like a great
force. Like, something was
right?
yeah,
Or
yeah.
like like that oppression feeling again, right? Like, downstairs felt like an oppression.
Mhm.
I kinda felt that, like, but it was just in that bathroom area, like, I wouldn't have gone in there. It was roped off, like, we couldn't go in there, but I didn't wanna go in there. Like, yeah, I just
Yeah,
didn't
I
get
mean, we
the
walked to the edge of it and just kinda, like,
but
poked
I
our heads
did
in.
since Lydia was there, and I don't, um yeah, because I asked her, "Is there something here that you're afraid of?" And those fricking dowsing rods, like, immediately, it just went and pointed right over to that bathroom. And I said what was another thing I asked her? And like I said, I never get these things to work, so this was crazy for me. Like, I'm just like, "Holy, these things do work." For
Yeah,
ghost hunting, right? And I
it was
know
cool
how to
though.
hold them and, like, I'm very familiar with them, so I did exactly what I would do if I was looking for graves at the cemetery. So but I was just thinking of Lydia, like, I'm thinking of the little girl in the room, so maybe that helped a little bit because we
Mhm.
did get to know a little bit of her story, so, like, maybe knowing who I was trying to talk to helped communicate. I don't know. I don't know how these things work.
Yeah.
But I did ask, I said, "So, is that your doll, on the bed?" And I think they said it was a replacement doll, right?
Yes.
And then I said, "Is it?" And I said, "Cross for no," and it immediately went, "Boop," they crossed. Like, "No, that's not mine. That shit ain't mine." So, those were the 2 that I remember pretty vividly. Like, I wish we could have filmed that because that would have been kind of, videoed
Yeah,
it, but
we didn't need to get
it
in
was
any
pretty
more
cool.
trouble.
No, I didn't wanna get any yeah.
That's not something that yeah.
But, yeah,
They're pretty
so
serious about the filming thing.
but I definitely felt like when we were leaving, we said, like I said, "Goodbye, Lydia, thank you," and I felt it got a lot lighter in that room.
Mhm.
Like, she was happy that somebody was talking to her. Like, somebody knew who she like, right? Like, you said her name, um, you I paid attention when I was like, "What?" "Is there something that frightens you here?" And she points over there. Like, maybe there's something still lingering in that room. Like, maybe just
Mhm.
the act that occurred in
Yeah.
that bathroom is
It
still
was
lingering where maybe she
completely
saw
different.
something there that scared the bejesus out of her, you know? And
Yeah.
it's still hanging out with her. But,
Well,
yeah,
and
I
it
thought
was really weird because it was like when you walk from one room to the other to the bathroom, like, they all
it
had very
lit
different
different.
vibes to them, and that was the only one that had a really dark feeling,
Yeah.
so
I didn't feel anything in the master's room. I didn't really feel much
mm-mm.
in the mother's room, like the lady of the house's room, just a little bit downstairs. But
See,
when
that's
I
where
walked outside and I stood
yeah,
up there on that 2nd balcony, I kept looking around. I fully expected somebody to be either standing down on the ground, looking at looking up at me, or
yeah,
somebody in a window looking out at me, or somebody coming up. Like, I kept doing one of these, and I'm like, just started taking pictures. I have, like, 15 photos of just the straight down, like,
mhm.
because I thought somebody was gonna come up on me from behind. Like, I
Yeah, I
just
was
kept
taking
turning
all
around and
windows.
snapping, and then I was like, "No, I feel like it's over here," so then I snapped the photos of that side of the house, and these photos that I got here. So this is what I took like 20 of them.
Yeah, I did
I
too,
think,
but I didn't catch anything.
um, but is this the one? So only one of them. And as you can see, there's a light being shown up from right, it's shining up from the ground.
Mhm.
Um, Tiff is sold on owls. It's not a damn owl.
I didn't
Hello,
see it.
Ernie. Um, so there's those little spotlights is down below and it kinda
Yeah,
shines up at the house. And you can see it leaves a little shadow on the side of the house. I would expect if that was in every if it had like, I know pareidolia and all of that stuff, like, I know how that works, like, you see images, right? Um, I would expect it to be similar in all of the photos, not just one, but all of them should be pretty similar, right? Like, there should be some kinda, something, right? Because, like I
you
said, it
think.
was a little balmy, but it wasn't that windy that night, so it shouldn't have been
No.
changing too much, but, uh, Trish had told us that Eliza, um, the lady of the house, a former lady of the house, do I have her photo here? Yep, here we go.
Was that the
This is a
one? Yeah.
painting of her. She looks kinda sad. Maybe she was. Um, but she's got very deep set eyes.
Yeah.
She says she is very frequently photographed in windows looking out. Like, people take a photo of the house, and there will be the figure of a woman in the window. So, right, like, I'm up there. I was kinda drawn to her photo. Like, this is who they think is primarily in the house.
Oh,
Even Trish said one of her experiences, she caught the tail end of Um, she was going to walk up one of those staircases going up to the 2nd floor, and she caught sight of a black hem of a dress disappear around the corner,
mhm.
and there's nobody I think she said, "There's nobody with a dress like that on anywhere
Yeah.
that was around," and she's like, "I know it was Eliza," and I think I caught Eliza. And I know this is not like, it's not gonna blow you away, guys, she's not gonna look like this, but, yeah, she looks pretty sad. Uh, and yeah, Ernie, we had a blast because we found ghosties, so we're all excited. And
Lots of them.
we drink a lot of hurricanes too. But this is what I caught in that window, and it didn't appear like I said, I took about a dozen or so, I think, of just
Yeah.
this because I kept feeling and it was just in that spot.
And that
Every
is the
time I'd
second
walk out to
story.
that's the 2nd story. I don't know what is in the rooms on the wings of the house. I should ask Trish. She gave me her, number because I texted her the
Well, this
photos
was
because
the
she
this was
wanted
the
to see
front of the
them.
house though, right?
Yeah, this is looking out
So
towards
that's
the
so
Mississippi
that's
River.
so that's the hallway with the staircase that's open. So there is
Girl,
nothing up
Ry
there.
Girl, Ryan, this portrait just reminded me to book my electrolysis.
Nice.
Um, but yeah, so I didn't even catch this one. Like, I looked through the photos, like, boop, bloop, bloop, bloop. Nope, I don't see anything, right? And then you can see it on the vertical, I think, a lot better than you can on the horizontal feed. But
Yeah.
um, it's definitely, I felt somebody, like, if I had not felt somebody watching me. Like, that's why I took the photos. That's it. Like, I felt creepy, like, the tinglies up and down my arms. I kinda got like, my hair was raised on my neck. Um, I just yeah. And then I looked and I was like, "What the" and I showed it to Bestie. Weren't we on the bus?
Yeah, because we didn't
Going to
catch it
the
the we didn't catch this one till the 2nd day after we went through the photos, like, twice.
Yeah, I thought we caught this. I thought I was looking at them on the bus out to, Oak Alley,
Yeah,
and I
it
was
was.
like, "Holy look at this." I said, "What does that look like to you?" And she's like, "That looks like somebody." And I'm like, "Does it look like
And I
her?"
stuck with names, so I'm like, "Go back through all the photos of all of the
Yeah.
paintings that you found.
Yep,
Somebody's
and
gotta
I'm
find it."
like, so Eliza's the one, and I remember that pretty clearly. No, it's not a reflection. So here's this is the window. There's
Mhm.
nothing. That's not me. I'm
So
the
this
only one out here at the time. I got
Yep.
Trish and them are waiting down on the
So this
bottom.
was
They're going
after
down.
so this was after everybody had gone out of the house, and
Yeah,
once you leave the house, you cannot go back in. The only reason we got to go
yeah,
back in is because Trish was locking up and she asked us to go back in with her.
yeah,
She said she doesn't like to go there alone. So she always has somebody that she picks
yeah,
from
and
her
she just
groups
picked us.
to go in.
She's
So
like,
she picked up.
"Hey, you 2," and we were like,
Yeah.
"Oh, shit.
She knew
We're in
we were
trouble."
ghost hunting because
I'm like I thought she was gonna
we were
ask me
obvious
for my
about it.
phone.
I did too. I thought she was gonna make you delete stuff
And
because
I'm like,
I was
"Jesus
like,
Christ, is
"Oh,"
this the Pentagon or something?" Like,
I'm
it's
like,
just
"You're busted."
yeah, I know. I'm
But
like,
no.
"You're the one that gets in trouble for that stuff, not me."
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's, nothing there. That is, like that's the 2nd story. That's the window in question, is the
And that's the
one
hallway
right
with the
across.
dual that's a dual
No,
staircases. This is the other side of the
no,
house?
no, this is the side that faces out towards the Mississippi River. So, the big
Okay.
photo that we have, right, with the lights and everything, that's this. This is
Yeah.
the right-hand side. The Mississippi River's right out front there. There is no balcony or anything underneath it. Um, so if it was a reflection, it would be my reflection. I'm a lot I'm a lot cuter than that. Plus I had my glasses on.
Yes.
But
Always.
it kinda looks like I think
I
she looks
don't
like, the hair, like, the hairline is pretty darn pretty darn close. I almost thought it was the poor unfortunate daughter that just didn't really look, uh she's a little unfortunate. But she did inherit a plantation, so her
Yeah.
husband was really handsome, but hey, when you got money and a plantation, I mean, who cares what you look
Yeah.
like, right? Obviously, he didn't care. Yeah.
So
Well, you guys think she's hairy looking? Well, she was French. I don't know. It's just a really
did they even
old
have razors back then for that sort of thing? I don't think so.
I don't think women I don't think they
No.
did they? No. Did they?
Yeah.
Anybody know? I mean, I know we're old, but I don't think we're
I
that old.
don't not that far back, no.
Darlene's like, "Yeah, that's her." I wanted
Yep.
Darlene's opinion because I know Darlene
Yeah.
sees, yeah,
Well, and Trish validated it too. She said, "Yes, that's
yeah,
exactly who it is."
yeah, because I showed
And
the
we
tour guide because
and
we were just getting off the bus. She dropped us off at our hotel. "What are you doing to me, you little evil thing?"
and we showed
Um,
her that before we showed her the portrait, and she said, "That's Eliza."
yeah, because I didn't
So
even
she
have to show
knew.
her. She already
She
knew.
knew.
I said, "Well, I think I got Eliza in the window," and she's like, "I wanna see it."
Yeah.
And I showed her, and she's like, "Yeah, yeah," and I'm like, "Oh, I hadn't even shown her, like, because I had them back to back on my phone,"
Yeah.
and she's like, "Nope, that's her," and she would know her. She probably looks at that photo, right? Like, she's probably seen that portrait 100
Yeah.
times, 1,000 times, right? With all of her, um
Yeah, her
so,
2
yeah,
little
yeah, and this room, I don't know what's in there, but that was not a room that we even went in on the tour. So, this wasn't the room that had the portrait in it. Um, as far as I know, I think it had a sign, I think it maybe it's, like, for
the
I know
ports
they do have reenactors and stuff, but she told us there were only the 4 mannequins.
Yeah, and she warned us ahead of time because she said
And
it
she
scares the
warned
crap
us
out of
ahead of
people.
time of those. I think she would have said, like, because she wanted she's like, "Will you text me that? Will you send me that?" And I'm like, "Sure." I'm like, "I'll share it." Um, as long as you subscribe, and so I got everything comes with strings attached, so yeah. Um,
Gave it to
but
you.
dang, Ernie, that's just I'm putting it up here, but I'm gonna take it down real fast. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Mia says it looks like her, second Gigi, Marion. Is she from Louisiana? But I don't know. I wanted to see I get pareidolia, right? Like, I get it. You wanna see something in something, but, like, shit. This even for
She wants to
what
come on the
now?
she wants to come on the channel.
Where? Who? Where?
I don't have my
What?
glasses
Alive?
on, I can only see some stuff. Go down to your comments.
Oh. Yeah. Dear Gigi wants to come.
She's like, "You got a spot for
I'm
me?"
like, "What? Who the hell are we talking about?" Oh gosh.
It's funny.
But yeah, this to me, this was like just if I hadn't been feeling well, I just knew this was the area that I felt like somebody was like,
Mhm.
um, you're not so like your tour group is gone. You need to shoot, right? Like
Yeah.
it's time for you to go. And yeah, I should have been going, but no,
We're
I
the
was
ones that
still
lag. We're the last ones. We're
one
the
of us
last
is
ones on the bus. We're the last ones on the tour to make it through any door every
yeah,
time. Never fails.
every time. But hey, we also get stuff like this. So,
Mhm.
well, not all the time, because I can
No,
honestly tell
but
you all the places we've went, never this much, never
no.
this much stuff.
There's a lot of energy there.
And
A
I've been to a
lot.
lot of like, "This is the most haunted place in California." Yeah, bullshit.
Yeah.
Except for the Queen Mary. But even then, I never got any
Yeah.
EVPs. I just had personal experiences, but now I'm wondering, did freaking
Yeah.
Eliza cackle like a crazy person? Was that, like, her laughing at us? Like,
Yeah,
Darlene, it's a spirit.
crazy.
Like, I feel it. Like, I just knew somebody was if
Yeah.
I was just out there, snapped pictures, I would have never have looked anyway, because I would have been like, "Eh," and I'm like, "You know what? I should zoom in on those windows because I remembered what Trish said about people seeing her
And
in the
windows
windows.
especially.
And
Yeah.
I was like, "You know what? I'm just gonna go look." And then I was like, "Holy," and I'm like, we're on the bus and I hit you. I was
Yeah,
like,
that's how she gets my
"Oh."
attention. She just
Yeah.
punches me.
I was like, "Look at that. Look
She's
at that."
a little violent.
I am a little I'm white and violent. Yeah, I'm white and violent.
Depends how important it is. That's usually the
So
determining factor of whether it's a push, a shove, a smack, or just flat out, like, punches me in the arm.
we're
Like,
sisters.
"Get over
We can
here."
do that stuff, yeah. So I saved the best for last since I screwed up everything else tonight. But I know people are gonna look at it and go, "Oh, you're just seeing a face," but, like, I have my personal experience, so I know what I felt, I know what I saw, I
Mhm.
know the tour guide who has been there
Yeah.
multiple times, um, was actually she was going back out there that last night because she's like, "If I didn't have a tour tonight," she was gonna take us to Metre Metairie Cemetery, and she was gonna take us ghost hunting there.
Yeah. She was cool.
She's like, "I know a way in." And we were
Well,
like,
she didn't live in town either. She had a long
allegedly no,
drive.
she lived out where these plantations are,
Yeah.
because she's
Yeah.
like, "So why is this the most important road out here?" And
I
we
live
because
on
we'd
it.
done the tour the couple days before, and Bestie
Yeah.
popped up, and she's like, "'Cause you live on it."
She's like, "Yep, I do."
Yeah,
She's
I think
funny.
she liked us. I think
But she
she
had a
liked
long
us. Like
drive. I
me.
mean, it was a good 40 minutes into town.
Yeah, well, look at you, you drive an hour and 15, which
Yes.
probably should make me get off of here with you because it's now almost 11 o'clock, and it takes me a few minutes to wrap up. So, what I'm gonna do now that I'm gonna update there must be an update that I gotta do for my laptop. I'm gonna do that, Bestie, do we wanna do this again next Sunday, do part 2? Because there's
Well, next
3 more
Saturday,
EV 3
remember
more
we're going.
EVPs. Oh, shoot. Well, no,
Yeah.
Sunday we'll be back. We're
Yeah, but
coming
you're gonna
back
be up for it?
Saturday.
That's a long day on Saturday. Are you gonna be able to
Nothing keeps me from
prepare?
streaming unless it's, technical difficulties, and I streamed with COVID. I didn't look cute,
We can
but
try.
I streamed. But, no, I think I'll be okay. I mean, we're just gonna drive there, go to the cemetery, and come back, so
Yeah.
I think we'll be alright. 'Cause I gotta get new video for next week. So, yeah. So, Tuesday night, I'm gonna well, probably not finish up because there's so much. I think I'm gonna finish up with, um God, yeah. I'm gonna try to finish up with, at least Metrier Cemetery. Yeah, am I s why does it not sound right now? But I'm at least gonna try to finish up with that cemetery, and, then I will probably start with, uh, maybe since we didn't get to go in it, maybe do, what's the other one? The other one we got locked out of? Not because we did anything bad. Um
The other what that we got locked out of?
The other cemetery, the, St. Louis number 2.
Oh,
I'll probably
yeah, that one we
show
couldn't go in.
what I
That was
could get, like the porta potties right there by the yeah.
yeah,
Uh, you guys,
it's exciting.
I don't even know what they're talking I don't think I
I'm randomly catching it. I catch bits and pieces as I glance over.
I know, and I'm like,
That's
"Yes,
what it
you are all trolls. You're all I remember Nads. I remember."
the legend. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I love you guys. I have missed you so much. Poor Bestie had to tolerate me. I think she was about to lose her mind, but then she got back at me the last day she took her one medication, and she's like, and I'm sitting there like, "I just took a
Yes.
Xanax because 'cause we're getting ready to fly," and I'm, like, not
And
even
I'm on
moving.
Adderall, so
Yeah.
yeah.
So she
It
took
brings
her
me
Addy.
down, but yeah, that was
No, she was going, like, 100 miles a minute talking, and I'm like,
mhm.
but I took a Xanax because I have to have one just to get off the ground. I'm fine with flying, it's just that initial takeoff that I get really I don't know, I just get a little anxious. And
Yeah.
so here I am down here, and usually I'm up here and Bestie's down here, but when the roles were reversed, something was
And
out
that
of
was
sync with the universe, and I'm
and that
just
was
sitting there like,
yeah.
"Stop talking."
And that was after the medication kicked in. So, I was
And
wired.
mine was kicking in, like, I took a half of yeah, just to, like, because we were
Probably
just
shoulda
getting
gave
ready to
that to
leave from
me.
there. I shoulda just yeah, I should no, then I woulda killed you, and then I would be
No, because
in
if you
a
woulda gave me the
Louisiana
Xanax, then
prison
I
right
would've been sleeping.
You give me
Yeah.
the Addy. Oh my god, no, I would have never been able to get on that plane. I would have been climbing the
No,
walls, but it was
it
fun.
brings you
But
down
yeah,
a few levels, it doesn't bring you up.
yeah. It
So I do
does?
have ADHD. So when you have ADHD and
They're
you're on
familiar.
Adderall, it comes down.
Everybody
It doesn't go up, it comes down. It brings you down to a normal level.
sure,
So,
that's what she's telling you guys, but that's really not. Like, all of a
well,
sudden, she was like, like I talk. She doesn't talk
yeah,
like that. She was
no.
talking like me. I was talking like because Xanax is about the only thing that knocks me out where I'll
I
stop
also didn't
talking.
have a
Like, I
lot of
was just
sleep. So,
we only slept, like, maybe a couple hours the night
yeah,
before. Yeah, because, yeah,
it was a long
we
day.
were having fun. But, alright. Okay. Oh, I see Melissa. Hello,
No.
Ferguson. Melissa's here. Another Melissa, but Melissa. Well, now we're gonna have 2. Oh, shit. There's gonna be a war. Oh, somebody's gonna have to change their name. Tiff says she loves to fly. Yeah. I think that's the part that I don't like the airport. Like, I don't like, so when we left
Love to
Chicago
fly.
should I tell them this? I got
Yes.
my underwear checked. So, true story, got my underwear checked. I had to have a knee replacement, right? Because I had that riding accident. I had to have my hip fixed. I had to have my knee replaced. Like, I was all kinds of effed up. And I go up there and I've got my little card that says, "I got a fake knee." And he's like, "Whatever." And I'm
That's
like,
not
"Well,
what he said that's not what's setting it off.
yeah. Oh, that's right." He goes, "Yeah, that's not what's setting it off." He's like, "Do you have anything in this area?" And he's pointing at the screen of my crotch. And I'm like, "Yeah, I got something in that area, but I'm packing any freaking metal down there."
Well, some people have piercings, he's gotta ask.
No, I don't. And he's like, "Someone is going." This lady is she's the female TSA agent. She put her hands down my underwear. And I'm like, "That's not where the thing is. You gotta go somewhere else if you." I'm like, "Maybe I got a gun up there.
I don't
You don't know. I look all innocent, but I'm white and violet."
Yeah, so she got violated at the airport.
I like, first thing in the morning. It wasn't even 5 a.m. yet. It wasn't even 4:30. Wasn't it just 4
It
in
was
the
weird.
morning? And yeah, like, "Do you have anything in this area?" The poor guy's, like, not even making eye contact with me because he's
Yeah,
like,
he's
"God, I
like,
hope I don't." Yeah, he's like, "Oh, if I gotta put my hands down her pants, she's gonna kill me." And I'm like, "Yeah, I will."
I pay
And I'm
extra
like,
for that TSA line. That's
Mia Mia, that went
that is
out.
the
That
that is the
chastity
winner of the
belt got
night.
lost a long, long, long time ago. See, Bestie? See, these are the responses you're supposed to be supplying me with. I was like, "Come on,
Oh.
Bestie, you gotta come on, give me something." I'm like, "But I don't have a fake crotch. Like, I got a new knee, and I think I have s." Oh, no.
Oh,
He
maybe
was
you are a
pointing
bionic.
right at he was
Oh, yeah.
pointing right at my junk,
Yeah.
like, my vajayjay, and
He
I'm
was
like,
very specific.
um,
And I'm
I
just like,
don't
"Whoa."
sharp,
Like,
pointy objects do not belong there. I don't let a lot of pointed objects
oh.
right down the toilet. There we go. I knew we were gonna get there at some point, but yeah, I don't have an artificial vajayjay. So, the
There's no
bionic woman
staples.
uh,
She didn't have a mommy tuck, a mommy makeover where there's
no, I didn't
staples or
need one.
anything.
They
No.
cut little drummer boy out of me because he had a big old melon. I wasn't pushing that out. Oh, hell no. Oh, God, no way. So, yeah, I still don't know what it was,
Oh.
like, I went to the bathroom because 'cause I'm like, "Maybe I slipped something in my underwear." Did I get a pin down
Ice cubes are
there?
fun. Okay.
Ooh, yeah, so this chick is like she's like, "I'm gonna put my hands down your pants now." And I'm
Yeah.
like, I wanted to say, but I knew better because I could hear my mom whisper in my ear, "Shut your mouth."
Hey, at least they didn't ask you if you needed to go into another room to have it done. Then you would have
Because,
known it was serious.
oh my god, a cavity search? I was so close. I think if I woulda
That
told
could have been
her, because I
bad.
was gonna go, "Hey," usually I make them buy me a drink first. I would have been in that damn room with her hand up my
Yeah,
hoo-ha, like,
probably.
all the way up there or whatever. I don't know how far it goes up there.
Bend over and cough. Squat and
Uh,
cough.
what? I don't have bladder control for that. She'd she'd be so screwed. I don't know how we got yeah, so that was fun. And here's Bestie standing there like, like, giggle on her
And I
face
went
and like,
through and
"Mm."
I went through the regular line. I have
Yeah.
TSA pre-check, and she's like, "Oh, just stay with me." And I'm like, "Alright." And then
I'm
she gets
like,
searched.
What?"
I'm like, "I shoulda just went through
Yeah.
TSA."
So fancy lady over here has the global pass, and I went to
Mhm.
get mine. I had a couple screw ups. I 2 times I screwed up and I says, "God does not want me getting pre-check. I'm gonna wait." And then we get to the airport, she's like, "Okay, bye. I'm gonna go get this." Or I'm like, "You no, you're not." I'm like,
So I
"What are you
stayed.
gonna do on the other side? Wait for me?"
So I'm nice, I stayed. But
No,
yes,
I
I
pretty
had
much
to
yeah,
she made me,
pretty much
okay?
made her.
Made
Yeah,
me. It
yeah,
was
I
like
did.
it was
But I'm
like she was
like,
gonna
"Ha!"
lasso around my neck if I tried to
Oh,
leave her.
no. I would have thrown my whatever this stuff I hide in my vajayjay, like my metal I don't know. That's where I hide my cervical whip.
Oh my gosh.
I will
I I
people
don't know if
up
I
in
can
this
take you
airport, yep.
international. Now I don't know if I dare take you international
Oh,
because
girl, we've already been
you
international.
might end up in jail somewhere
Have we been in a
when
Scottish
they catch
prison?
you.
I
Not
would have
yet.
fun in a Scottish prison, though.
Not yet.
Yeah. We'll be bringing sexy back, but yeah, that was fun. That should have just told us that
Orange
the
is
trip
not my
was
color.
gonna be I got felt up before we even got to New Orleans,
Then you got
before the
screwed in New
hurricane,
Orleans.
and then I couldn't even get a drink at the damn airport because they don't start serving until, like, 6 AM. I'm like, "I thought it was always 5 o'clock
No. Yeah.
somewhere in an airport." And I'm
Yeah, and
like
that's Chicago, and they didn't have a 24-hour bar. I thought that
some
was really
ugly
odd.
chick feels me up. I don't get any alcohol. I didn't have my Xanax yet because she's like, "We still got 2 hours before our plane leaves." And I'm like, "Well, if I take it now, I'm gonna fall asleep
Yeah.
sitting there."
I'm not
So,
carrying you
yeah.
on a plane.
Um,
Then you
but
got
I
screwed by the
thought
leprechaun. Don't forget you got
see,
screwed by the leprechaun there, so
my hip is, they just put, donor cartilage in because the I tore the cartilage, so, like, I have cadaver cartilage in my hip. Um And there's no metal or anything left in there. They did have metal sutures on the outside. Those are those were out within, like, 2, 3 days, I think they popped those out. So I didn't even get to keep those very long. So there's no metal in my hip, but I've flown how many times have we flown,
oh
Bestie,
god,
and I've
I
never
don't
got
even know.
my vajayjay has never lit up the screen before. I mean, come
No.
on, I know it's spectacular, but
You got stopped for a banana? Oh,
yeah, right, Darlene? Only me.
yeah, I
But
would
I
say
know
so.
for
That's
sure
funny.
if I woulda told her, "You gotta buy me a drink first, lady," I would have been in that back room with her hands up
You
some
know what,
point.
though? Consider yourself lucky because I flew with Lisa, my friend Lisa, for the first time, and I'm like, "Oh, this'll be easy." I'm like, "We travel light, we just had a carry-on." She got stopped at every single security point. Swabbing
But
her hands, swabbing her luggage, being pulled aside, being
oh,
tapped down. I'm like, I just kept looking at her and I'm like, I'm so sorry. I don't know why it's always you, but I think out of all the
I
places, because
never
we went to
I never
Rome.
got picked.
Yeah, we
Ever.
went to Rome and she got stopped 4, 5 times. It was bad. And
She
even
looked shady.
I was just like, oh my
Is
God,
that
this
the
is
one that I
horrible.
met at the eclipse?
No, that was Kelly.
Oh, the one that doesn't like me. Oh, wait, I shouldn't say
Mm,
that on here, but
um,
yeah, she don't like me 'cause so I was hiding Darlene's pen. That's what I was hiding. We have to explain that to Bestie because she doesn't know, but, Darlene likes to hide pins places. If you know, you know. I guess that's I I don't even know how to explain that one, Darlene. Do you who somebody wanna come up here and take a shot at it so Bestie knows what the hell we're
She
'cause
just
now
like
she thinks
ginger
we're shoving
too.
pins up our stuff. Um,
Oh
but
my
the
gosh.
guy was afraid. Didn't he had the look of fear on his face when he's like, "It's
Yeah.
lighting up right here in your crotch." And I'm like, "Yeah, baby, but I
Lis
shave." Like,
Lisa's actually 62, I think. I think she's
she
62. She's
looks
older than I
good.
am.
She's hot. Lisa's hot. That's the
She's
one you
had
showed me. Yeah.
she's had
She's
work.
had some yeah.
We
It's
all
not
have
aging
work.
gracefully.
No,
I'm getting
because
some. I'm getting some. That's it.
I've already had an eye lift, so yeah.
I'm gonna get big boobs. I'm gonna get huge ones.
Having a good
Like
job has
giant
its
ones.
perks when you have really good insurance.
You don't need a
I have
job.
to
You
say
just
that.
need boyfriends. Like, "Hey, baby, I want big
Oh
boobs.
yeah,
These are for
sugar
you." And
daddy,
they're like,
sugar
"Oh," and
daddy.
they'll get you them. No, that's not what I want. I'm just
Oh,
kidding. I don't at this point in life.
yeah. Yeah, I
I
have
do
to
want some
say,
Botox though, but I'm a little afraid. Like, I'm afraid I'm gonna get, like, palsy or, like, it's just something bad will
it's a
happen.
lot of
Just know
work.
it.
It's every
Yeah.
s you have to get it
Maintenance?
maintained.
Ugh.
It's and it's pricey. Yeah,
Oh, I
you know.
I would I don't know. I would have been drunk all day, every day of our trip if I had a cavity search. I would have been violated.
Yeah.
I
She would have
I
had
would have
PTSD, I would have had to just keep her completely wasted the whole time,
yeah,
just so
she
she
would
could
have
make
had
it through.
to I'd have to go to get an IV inserted and just have it go directly into my veins. I almost forgot about my fire crotch episode there. I just call it fire crotch. I don't know what the hell to
Ooh,
call it, but yeah. Oh, look at that.
really?
The views just went up. The what?
Yeah.
They match, but I keep just a
Lisa's are
little
always
Landy
smoking
strip.
hot. I don't know, my sister is a Lisa, and she looks significantly older than me, and she's actually 18 months younger than me, so I don't know. I gotta question that one.
I gotta get back. I gotta get on track here. I'm missing some good stuff. I gotta go. Is Lisa a hottie? Yeah. Lisa a hottie.
She's blonde, she has long hair,
Yeah.
yeah. She is pretty.
Lisa yeah, Lisas are always a hottie or they're bitchy.
My
If
sister's
they're
the
not
second.
hot, they're bitchy.
My sister's
Well, they
both.
because I know, like, I probably know about 20 Lisas, and I'm gonna say it's about there's the hot ones and there's the ones that are very upset about not being the
Yeah.
hot ones. So that's yeah. But we can't all be. Um, not all of us can get cavity searched at the airport.
Apparently, Melissa can
Hey,
just walk through the hospital and not get one even when she sets alarms off. Wow, that's
I
impressive.
just I'm just like,
You know,
"Hey,
the last time they did that to
I was
me.
gonna get something on that trip one way or the other. If I had to
Yeah,
hide stuff up in my but then we go back, nothing. I was so
yeah.
disappointed. I thought for sure because that one guy was hot. The I think he was a cop, actually. I don't even think he was a TSA agent. He was standing over there. I'm like,
Oh,
"Will
I
you
thought
do
you
my
meant the
cavity
cop
search?"
that gave me directions because he was too.
Oh,
He was
yeah.
really
Well,
good.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Here's the thing, girls. Oh, here, hang on. Hang on,
They're
hang on.
all
Whew.
looking down there.
Hang on, hang on, hang on. I'm gonna get in trouble for playing that at some point, but I don't care.
Who was a patient at a psychiatric hospital?
Who?
The one below it.
You prove it. Oh, Darlene worked at one.
Oh.
Yeah, and she worked at one
Ooh.
that's, like, crazy. Like,
Ours
we talked about it
closed.
one night.
Ours closed here in town.
Yeah, and then they let everybody out, so,
Yeah, I don't know
I mean,
what I don't.
that's why we're on this channel now because we're out.
We
Um,
were freed. Yeah, we don't, I mean, we still have a psychiatric ward in our
buffer?
hospital, but our actual psychiatric hospital closed. And now 10 years later,
Yeah.
they're opening all of these emergency mental health clinics. I'm like, "See, you made a really crappy decisions to begin with. You should not have done that.
Some people
Now we need
still
them
need
more than
it.
ever." Yeah,
Help. Yeah,
we
just
need them more than ever.
administrating medicine isn't gonna fix some of the
No.
problems, but
Well,
yeah.
and we are a college town, so
Your Honor. I was violated at the airport. Oh my god.
and I kinda liked it.
I wasn't even wearing my sexy underwear. I was wearing my travel underwear. They're l they're larger.
You gotta not do that. The
Yeah,
day you go to
I
the
just
airport, the day you come home, you always gotta look good.
well, yeah, on the
Whether it be
top.
under or over. One of the 2. Preferably the under
Yeah,
stuff. Then
yeah.
if you get
Thank
searched,
you,
at least you
Paul.
look hot.
Ava. But have you I cannot travel in a thong. I cannot sit there in an airport, running through an airport or anything with, like,
No,
dental floss up my ass. I just
no.
can't. It's not comfortable. So I gotta have
No, but there are
regular
other
full
options.
coverage
There are other options, though. Not
without
just a thong.
I had yoga pants on. You can't There's not a whole lot. You either gotta get full coverage or you gotta
No,
screen in your butt.
they got the cheeky ones, those are cute.
No, but your cheeky hangs out, and you can see the line.
At least they're not up your ass.
I don't like panty lines, so, yeah. And, what about airport socks?
Yeah.
Alright. Dental floss. Yeah, that's what it resembles. What do you I thought they used pipe cleaner.
Commando is key. Oh, I like that. Okay. Yeah, I never thought about
Oh!
doing that on a plane.
Well, wouldn't that have shocked her?
It would make the Mile High Club a lot faster. It'd grow
No, that would
quicker.
have shocked the TSA agent when she stuck her hand like, "You put your hands down your underwear." "I'm not wearing any underwear."
Don't say that when
Let's
I
make
take a
this
drink of something.
let's make this interesting, why don't we? Mm. Then she would have been like, "You know what? I don't care what you're hiding up your vagina. Get out of here." Yeah, you shove something up there, hey, you that's at your own risk.
Hey, it would have been really fast. You would have been in and out just like that.
I'm what can you hide up there? I shouldn't even ask
I
that. I know, Darlene's gonna say pens, and I know people put drugs up there, but
Apparently a
those aren't at all.
banana.
A banana? Oh my goodness. A gerbil? I don't what do you do? Yeah. Okay. Well, let's just call them what they are. They're the
I
granny
heard of
panties.
that somewhere before. I think it might have been
It's my cousin,
my
Richard
trip to
Gere.
the ER, my sex ER trip or something. I think that was
My
on a
cousin
video.
Richard Gere did that. 3 vag deliveries later, no moco. You could drive a truck up there now and park it. No, no, nothing's going up. No, no metal in the vagina, right? Trying to think what no, that's made out of silicone, right? The toys? That's silicone, right?
I
I am
don't
being
know.
safe, right? It's not gonna get they're not gonna get me pregnant. That ship sailed a long time ago. Let's see, I should
Oh,
read
yep,
these before I pop them up here. "Every time I vacay with my family, I wear something comfortable for the plane.
yeah,
Then they take hundreds of pictures as soon as we meet up, so it's me in yoga pants and a scrunchie in every picture." That's
yep,
pretty much how yeah.
yep.
Except Bestie gets mad at me because I put a little makeup on, at least. Like, I'll put on a little mascara,
A
and I at
little. It
least
takes you an hour and a half to get ready.
'cause of the hair. It's a lot of hair.
You do
Oh,
have a lot of
goodness.
hair, and
Oh,
it's long and thick. Yeah.
yeah, it's
Blow
lush.
drying it is like, oh, that's, like, exhausting. I don't know how you do it every day.
I know. I don't do it every day. This is 4 days old now, 'cause that's why it's just kinda flat and pulled back. Uh,
Mhm,
yeah. But, yeah, usually I wear, yoga pants,
mhm.
panties under them because I don't
Yep.
want panty lines, and,
Well, I
yeah,
have my comfort
t-shirt
outfit.
and a sweatshirt.
I have my
But
comfort
I see
travel
girl
hoodie.
there
I
was
love
some
that.
chick walking through that had, like she had her, like, fur coat, like, or
Oh, I
faux
saw her.
coat. Ugh,
I'm
and
like,
she
"Why
had,
aren't you
like,
flying private?"
6-inch heels, and I was like, "Why are you
Yeah,
flying commercial? Like, don't you have your own jet?"
yeah.
Yeah, like, that's what
I
she
was
looked
thinking the
like,
same thing.
and I was like, "Mm."
That's
But,
not
yeah, we
hot
see the
dog.
same things, we don't even need to talk to each other, right? Like, we just kinda look at each other like, "Yeah, bitch,
Mhm.
I know, I see her, yeah."
Usually it's a side eye. It's like,
I know, I see
we
her.
know, we ain't gotta say it. We
I
never
always
miss it either,
bring
'cause that's the best thing about airports is people watching.
yeah. Oh, I do. Oh my god, I have so much fun. Those 2 ladies that were sitting across God, we should just have a travel channel where when we go places, we talk about people.
Like, the day that we arrived in New Orleans and everybody was leaving from Mardi Gras. I
Oh
have
my
never
god,
seen
y'all.
so many
Uh,
hungover drunk people
so many walks of
with
shame. So
feather
many.
hats and all of these really bright, shiny sequined outfits.
You
It
know
was
those none of
it
them
was
slept. They
no,
just
they
went
went
right
straight to the
from
airport.
Bourbon Street, to
Yep.
the airport. Some of them had their beads on.
Yeah.
One chick had her knees like, I know
Oh, they were
my
scratched
fat
up.
queen,
Yeah.
she looked like she got drug across the carpet,
Yeah. She
sitting on
probably
her
did.
knees.
It was bad. There
She
was some
probably did. She
really
was probably at the Kit Kat Club.
Oh, yeah, probably.
And we were down there, Bestie and I were we did our little dance several
Yes.
times in front of the earth cam.
Yes, we had to
Nobody
find the
said
earth
anything
cam.
about seeing us. The first day I went down there, I said, "I have to find it and see how big my butt looks, because otherwise we have to take a different trip around." Like,
She can
but my
only
butt
look
looks okay.
bad one time in her life,
Yeah,
at least
before
on
everybody
video.
knows. It was so funny because as soon as we got down there, I got a text message, and I'm like, just saw how big my butt was on the earth cam. I know that." So, somebody's like, "Holy shit, what was that?" Yeah, that was my butt. No, but I
Oh my
checked
god.
it. It was like we all do these things. She makes it sound like it's just me, but yeah. Uh,
No, I made you remember I made you video it though? I said, "Catch
yeah.
that on video, go on video and screenshot it." You didn't send it I need you to send that to me, by the way.
Oh,
I
I
wanna send it to my
screenshotted
mom.
it
Yeah,
because
send it to me.
you know it's me because my hair is
Mhm.
like flamed red. Like
Yeah.
it's obviously a redhead. Yeah.
How was the leprechaun?
Oh, I got screwed at Pat O'Brien's. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was good. It was kinda little though.
Well, I don't know. That seems a little odd. He
Oh,
was a big
okay,
guy,
now
so
Smack Talk and
cucumber. Yep.
Travel Channel. I like it. Tiff has all the freaking great we're gonna have to pay her at some point.
I know.
If we ever make it big, Tiff,
Come up with the ideas and we'll,
you'll be in our entourage. We'll take you to
yes.
all the VIP clubs, and I don't know. I have no idea what happens if you make it big,
Oh, no, we
but
didn't do the balcony. We did not go up on the
oh,
balcony.
no. Didn't get sex
Um,
on the balcony, but I did get screwed, at the lunch table in
yeah,
back,
and
in
no
front of the big
sex on the
windows.
webcam. I work for a very
I
conservative
tried.
company. I'd like to keep my job.
As she's up here talking about my crotch lighting up the security cameras for the
This is not HR approved. Should
Ah,
probably start with that
oh.
at the beginning of every channel. This is not HR approved. Please don't watch this at work.
Yeah, girl Ryan, he was the tallest freaking leprechaun. Like, he was tall, and he
Oh
kept
my god,
calling me sunshine.
he had to have been 6'4", 6'6", at
I
least.
think he had to be like 6 yeah,
He
6
was tall.
6'2", 6'3". I'm a pretty good judge on guy height. Well, we were sitting, so he did look taller, but yeah, still, he was very sweet. He really liked me. I think he wanted to give me a real,
Yeah, he was being awfully
but
flirty with
no.
you.
Yeah, he was. Kept calling me sunshine. I'm like, "Dude, no.
Yeah.
You don't even know me." 'Cause I'm on vacation. That's why I look happy right now. Because you see me in regular life, I will bite your head off. But where is
Oh,
Tansy, by the way? Is she still No.
yes, keeping my
Alright.
job is good.
Um, yeah. Yeah, 'cause I
They
make her pay for all the drinks when we go out.
they stalk us
Our
on everything.
The first night there, we met, a couple of Brits, like, 2
Oh, that was
couples,
so fun.
couple of
Yeah.
Brits. So 2 wife husband cou what I don't know. I don't know
Yeah.
what I'm saying anymore.
Husband, wife,
But
yes. Mhm.
yeah, husband, wife, there you go. 2 boys, 2 girls. They were married, I don't whatever. And the one husband was in a Scottish regiment back in England. And then we sat there for 3 hurricanes and talked to them
Oh,
and had
yeah.
a great time, at Lafitte's. And they get up to leave, and he comes back and gave us kisses. Like,
Yeah.
I got real kisses on my
Yeah.
cheek 'cause yeah,
Oh, yeah, he
uh,
did. He did me.
yeah.
Yeah,
They're pretty cute.
they were very British, truly
But they
British.
were so
Yeah.
sweet, and he's like, "I know you
So
guys didn't talk to me, a lot because you were afraid to fall in love with me."
it was hilarious.
And
He was
I
so
just
fun,
oh
though.
my god, yeah. And they feel the same way about the royal family pretty much as we do, so I was just like, yeah,
Yeah. And
Yeah.
they were all excited to
Um,
tell us that Andrew got arrested on his birthday. She made that a point to tell us that.
yeah, and they were excited about it, and I'm like,
Yes. I was like,
"Alright, you, I
"Wow."
like it."
Yeah.
Kinda like when we go abroad and we talk they're like, "Oh, you're president." Yeah, I agree. I'm embarrassed by our presidents too, all of them, because 'cause they're all screwed
Yeah.
up. All politics are screwed up. I don't care what country you're in. Well, not that the royals are politics, right? Darlene, you
Yeah.
wanted to see so it would be the if the landing strip matched the curtains, but, yeah. I don't know why I have to why do I say this stuff? I'm gonna edit all this out, the last hour, I think.
Hey, we gotta have a little
Let's see
fun. We are live.
let's see. Have you seen those videos where the girls vacationing get each other raunchy t-shirts to wear on the plane? No, but now I will be.
I have seen that one, and oh my gosh, they have some really good
We
ones.
we do have drunk 1 and drunk 2 t-shirts.
Yes,
We should have brought those.
And St. Patty's Day is coming up.
Yeah, but our band's not gonna be here.
Um, yeah, true.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And, Melissa says you
There's
realized
another
they
one though.
wanted to do sex, right? Yeah, I think they did. I think they were swingers.
I wondered.
I kinda wondered too, but
And they were
it was
very,
very
very
unequal
friendly.
balance there. There needed to be at least 2 more dudes. Need to be 2 more.
They were,
I'm
yeah, not my type. I can say that.
but they were fun. Um, they were fun. Who else? Then we met the Melissa, the ghost on the ghost hunt. They were
Oh,
fun.
yes. Oh, they
Um,
were a blast.
somebody I don't
She's
know,
the
we
one
make
that
yeah, the
caused
pineapples. He did keep saying pineapple, didn't he? Remember he kept going, "Pineapple,
yes,
pineapple, pineapple," and I'm
yes,
like, "What the fuck are you talking about a pineapple for, dude?"
yeah.
He was
I
trying to get
didn't
us to
even
swing.
I didn't even make that connection. Oh my gosh. I
Yeah,
don't
it's
know why
'cause
I
too
didn't.
many hurricanes, and I'm like, I don't know what's
Mhm.
going on anymore."
And
Like, I kept going back in there
those did not taste like hurricanes, those tasted like straight liquor.
'cause they
It
were.
wasn't
I
it
watched
wasn't
him
until we went
pour.
to Pat O'Brien's that I was like, "Oh, this is what they're supposed to taste like." I'm like, "Okay, apparently we've been getting
Don't
straight
flatter
liquor all night."
yourself.
Yeah.
He just wanted a good tip, I think, but yeah.
Oh,
Um,
yeah. Well, he was getting a good tip. What are you talking about?
which one?
Oh.
The pineapple, the British pineapple or our,
No, the bartender.
oh,
The British
yeah.
pineapple guy was yeah, he was another
I
story.
I asked him, I said, "How much alcohol are you putting in those?" He's like, "How much do you want in there?" And I'm like, I
Well,
didn't think
for
that
we can
yeah,
say that drinking in New Orleans is very expensive. It's about 12 to $15 a drink in most places.
yeah, it was a little crazy,
So,
but I don't think
it
you're
was
supposed to
expensive.
be they weren't planning for us. Like,
No.
we can hold it. Like, I've got an empty
Yeah.
leg that I just
Yeah.
pour that stuff down.
I don't drink a
Um,
lot any other time other than
yeah,
vacation. And so,
on
when I'm on
vacation
vacation,
and
I'm a
yeah, you're
little
talking come on, I've got the Scottish and
yeah.
the Irish and the German in me. I'm pretty much
Oh,
built.
yeah.
I did lose too much weight though. I couldn't do it quite as much as I did get tired quicker, but we were doing a
Yeah.
lot of stuff too
Yeah.
because I did
Well,
have
we
to take
walked
a nap 2
yeah, we
days.
walked
And
like
I d
17,000 steps a day. So we were really, really
yeah.
busy.
So we burned off all those hurricanes and whatever else and yeah. And
I
then,
don't ever wanna feel that pineapple up the ass thing. That's a
who
little
said anything
drastic.
about putting a pineapple up your butt?
Check
Oh,
out
what are
your
they saying over here now? Oh
your
my god. He
You gotta keep up with these
Ernie,
people. They're good. They're fast.
I know, these are my friends, I love them. I wanted to take them all with us when we
Just the
went.
tip of the pineapple? I read that backwards.
Oh,
Okay.
just the
Just
tip?
the tip,
Yeah, that's
and
what
then
they always
pineapple.
say.
Okay.
They always say just the
Yeah.
tip, and then the next
They
thing you
lied.
know, you're pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um,
23 for a
he
Cosmo?
he
Yeah, I can
he
believe
got to
it.
see
New York
most
is
of my
ridiculous.
boobies.
She was dressed a little scantily a few days.
Ah, it just
Not
had the girls.
drastic, not drastic. It just
Just the
sexy,
girls were out a little
sexy,
bit more
not
than
sexy, not tasteless. That's the rule.
yeah, there you go. Yeah,
There you go.
classy sexy.
Yeah,
Classy tasteless.
not tasteless. Classy. Yeah.
As soon as she says pineapple to "Hey, pineapple." Oh, I'm
Oh,
sorry, Ernie. Oh. We'll find hey, I know somebody. Just come down to New
Melissa.
Orleans with me. I'll find you somebody in, like, what, 10
Oh,
minutes. Probably not even that. Um, I got called white chocolate.
yeah, that's a
Yeah.
common term down there.
No, he's like, "Yo, hey, Ginger." And I'm like, "Yo, I heard my name." And he's like, I'm gonna call you white chocolate." I'm like,
Oh, yeah, and then we got
"No,
hit
you're
on by
not,
the
'cause"
old guy the
oh,
horse and
we
carriage ride in front of
oh
our hotel.
my god, yeah, we're walking out of our hotel, like, we
He
shut the
calls us
gate.
out
He goes, "I spent the night with those 2 ladies last night. Woohoo."
because we
He's
had
waving
seen
at he's
him. Yeah, we had seen him the day before when we were walking home, and then the
he had
next
a
day
whole
he's like,
wagon
"And
full of tourists, and
yes."
he's like, "Hey, ladies."
And we were
And what
like,
did
"That
I
was
say?
great."
I said something like, "Look, I can still walk." Or something. I can't even
Yeah, we're like,
something
"See
like
you
that.
tonight." It was
"Oh,
so
we'll see
funny.
you
It was so
later."
great, yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, "Don't no, you're
They
not
have
playing with"
I'm telling you, everybody down there
we
that does
know the
tours are
game.
so much fun. They're a blast.
Yeah,
They all have a great
they
sense of
are.
humor. They're all funny. They all know their history. It was a really good if you're gonna do tours, like, I don't generally like to do tours because I think some of them are kinda cheesy, but,
Yeah,
these
some
ones
of
had a
them.
good combination of history and
I've always liked the
personality,
tour.
and yeah, down there,
Yeah.
they're really cool.
Yeah,
Wanted to
I have to tell y'all, if you want to get flirted with and feel like a 10, wow.
yeah,
The Southern gentlemen are like I mean, they don't even have to be gentlemen.
yeah.
Just
And
they
even and
there's it's not
it
like
is
these northern boys up here that are, like, so scared of their
yeah.
own shadow most of the time, and that and out west, 'cause I know where Melissa and Ernie are, I've watched them, a lot. But yeah, like, they're afraid all the time, but these Southern men, man, they'll just be like, "Yo,
Mhm.
how you doing?" It's just like but, like, sexy, not like New
Yeah.
Yorker, but, like, sexy Southern stuff, right? Like Rhett Butler or some shit, like,
And
damn.
even if
Yeah.
you wanna and even if you wanna just go feel better or you're having a bad day, go out to eat. The waitresses are so sweet, they're like, "Oh, hon, it's alright." It's so sweet. It is adorable. They call you
Yeah,
hon,
they are.
sweetie. It's great, and they all talk to you
And I
and
usually
chat
don't like
and
that. I don't like to
yeah.
get called "hun" and
Oh,
"sweetie"
our
'cause
waitress at French Toast was so cute. She was adorable.
she
She was
was
so
hugging
nice.
everybody when they left, like, you were her best friend when she waited on you, and when you left,
You were family.
you were family, and I
It
was
was
just like,
good. Yeah,
"Hi."
she was so funny. She was
I
great,
like
though.
it takes me as soon as I get off that plane in New Orleans, it's like I feel like a different person. Like, I don't act like that back home. Well, okay, maybe not like that, but I can cut loose down there. Like, I don't feel like I just yeah, you just feel better for
Alright,
whatever
you have to
reason. Maybe it's
validate
'cause it's
Melissa's comment.
what'd she
Colorado
say?
Colorado men are like, "I respect you and think you are a goddess." Is that the case? Is that your
No,
experience?
no. No, 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 no. She lies. They're like, I'm a
I
big
didn't
old a pea. I'm a big pea, and yeah, not a peen.
I didn't have that
No,
experience in Colorado.
no. Um, usually I can attract firefighters, like, I
Yeah,
don't
not
know,
there.
and Bestie can attest to this. What I don't know. It's
She
magic.
makes me drive by fire stations.
But why? Because they'll come outside. They sense me.
If
And
the
they're all
doors
like,
are open, come on by.
"We sense her. She's near." But,
Like a
yeah,
welcoming mat.
my experience, Colorado, they were all a little wimpy. Like, they were kind of like, like, yeah. They're not Southern. They're Western men, like cowboys. And then
Mhm,
yeah, that's the other thing. You can get the guys that are a little too aggressive, like the
mhm.
old dudes that are like used to like, I guess, clubbing women and dragging them back to their barn. I don't go for
Okay.
that stuff either. I mean, consensually, maybe, but ask me first if you can you drag me by my hair. But typically, I will say no.
I think you nailed California, for sure.
Yep. Yep. Totally agree. They're only cute to look at. That's it. Yep.
Mhm.
And Ernie's like, "Who you talking Whoa, okay, skip that one there. Massachusetts Mint, I have a Dunkin' gift card, you down? I got my Dunkin' cup. Can I get a free refill?
You are so dead on with that comment. Oh my gosh, there's a Dunkin' like every 50 feet, I
Oh my
swear.
god.
They're so
Like,
prevalent.
if
And
they
then I got
get
home and
like
realized that they were putting one up next right down the street from me, and I'm like, "Damn it, I
I
can't
love
escape."
Dunks now. Like, now I'm addicted to them. Like, we got to the airport, and I'm like,
Yes.
"Dunks."
Oh, yeah. That was a
But
really good drink at
yeah.
the airport.
Yeah. Except they didn't give me my cruller. I'm a little pissed. "He should have given it to you." Well, he didn't. Give me my damn
Just
French donut, lady.
I know, I thought she forgot because I got mine, and then got my
I
drink
think
later,
she
and
gave
you
it
didn't
to
get
somebody
anything.
else because a gal came up and said, "She said my number." And I'm like, We can't both be 96, right?" And she handed her a bag that had a donut in it. I couldn't see
Mhm.
what it was. I think she took my damn donut, is what I
Probably.
think she did. I don't think she had the right number, so,
Yeah, I should go
whatever.
back and get you a new one.
Yeah, that's alright. I didn't want some old tattered up
Oh, who's 2
ruler.
Metro?
What?
What state? 2 Metro. What state is
California.
that? Oh, yeah.
California. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, you can't tell sometimes, like, it's like,
No,
oh,
no,
I don't
I did
know.
notice
Yeah.
that when we were there, especially
Yeah.
in, where was it? San Francisco. No, well, San
Oh,
Francisco.
especially I
February.
just assumed in
Yeah,
San Francisco, none of them are looking at me, so,
yeah.
yeah,
But no, what was the other city we went
and I'm
to?
fine with that.
We stayed in the
San
Chinatown?
Jose,
Yeah.
yeah, uh, Napa, you know.
Oh, Napa was gorgeous.
I'm
I love
hungry
that.
for some dunks now. And Darlene says Southern well, that's Florida, though, Darlene, that doesn't count. We don't count Florida.
No, Florida's a whole
I'm gonna
'nother
I'm
Florida's
so
like
gonna
a
hear
whole
that.
'nother planet. Let's put it that way.
It's
I
the
go down there
armpit
every
of
year, and I'm just, like, never shocked at
I
what I see anymore.
oh my god, y'all, so Little
Our
Drummer
radio.
Boy's gonna be down there in
Oh,
Orlando
yeah.
next February for his senior band trip, and they're gonna play down there, and, ugh, I am so not
At least
I
it's nice in February and not 110 degrees, so you're gonna
yeah,
be
that's the
okay.
only thing that I'm thinking about is, like, yeah, okay, but we get to go to Universal, and I get to go to Diagon Alley, so
Yes, and you'll
I'm kind of
love it.
kind of
You have
excited about
to
that,
you
so
if you wanna borrow my wand, you can. Otherwise, if you have to buy them to make everything work at Universal at Harry Potter World.
let me borrow your wand.
Yes,
I'm
you.
gonna bring my robe. I'm gonna bring
Oh,
my
yeah, I
Gryffindor robe
forgot.
because 'cause
You
I'm a
can buy them there
Gryffindor.
too. You can
What
buy
are
them there
you?
too.
Are you what's
Oh, I'm
everybody? And
so Gryffindor. Yeah, absolutely.
are you sure? You're kind of you're like a little bit of Ravenclaw, I think. You sure?
Mm,
'Cause if you're
no,
counting the beans and stuff? No?
no,
But I'm
I'm
for
more of
sure
a Gryffindor.
yeah. I can't
Yeah.
be anything else, so, yeah.
Well, I'm
I mean,
kind
I'm
of like
smart, but
borderline on everything.
I
I've
could
taken.
be I could be Slytherin
uh,
very, very easily,
yes, I agree on that.
you
So,
know? fuck
I'm
around
like
and find out.
borderline on every single test I've ever taken. I've taken the personality test. I've taken,
You mean like for, psychotic, sociopath, like that kinda test?
no.
Oh, okay.
Personality test.
I
They,
passed
like,
that one.
rank you in different things. I I'm like an INJ something, I don't even know, like, but it was weird because every time I take one of those tests, I am, like, borderline on every single
Really?
thing, and they're like, "We've never had that before," and I'm like, "Well," I'm like, "This is normal
Uh,
for me." I'm like, "Just go with it." I'm like, "Don't classify me because it's not gonna work. You're gonna be wrong tomorrow." So, but they're fun.
Melissa says, "I want a man who has his own mind until I tell him to stop." And Napa is beautiful, but I almost
Yeah.
fell off that trolley that one time. Why do they get you
We had a
all liquored
lot
up
to
at
drink.
the oh my god, that one guy kept filling my wine glass back up. He's like, "Oh, here, I it's the you're the last
It was the
tour of the
last
day."
tour. I
He
found
just
that
like
I did that in
like,
Florida
"No, thank
too.
you."
We went to the last tour of the day and they're like, "Well, it's the last tour. We gotta get rid of it or dump it out." And so everybody gets extra. So there is your hint of the day. If you go on a tour, do the last one of the day when it comes to wine tours or anything with alcohol, because they will just keep pouring.
Listen to
It's
us because 'cause
fantastic.
we're hardened alcoholics.
Yeah, I've done a lot of them and it seems to be the case every single time. It's so much fun.
Uh, and equal, no, I did not. I did not. Did not miss that. Yeah, is a no. Yeah, but they have Universal, so I'm gonna go.
Mm.
And I still wanna go to St. Augustine for the family field trip. So, yeah. So,
St. Augustine is
Bestie
gorgeous.
Bestie doesn't really know what
You have to
she's
go there.
gotten herself into yet, but you are in a cult, Bestie, just so
Yes,
you know.
I fully
Oh,
accept
you did
that.
know that? Oh,
Oh, I
okay.
know that.
I
I
figured
fully
you would
accept it.
be I mean,
The
we already
acceptance
have
is
our
expected.
we already have our two-person cult, so it's
Yes.
just an extension. I mean, we're just joining another one,
Yeah.
really. So, yeah.
Well,
I
we've been
need a
friends
man of Jesus.
for
I'm sick of hobo.
we've been friends for
Oh,
18 years now. It's been
yeah.
a long time, so yeah.
That's a long time.
Yes.
I mean, and
We
I'm
can
only
read each other's
21.
minds now, we don't even have to say
Oh,
anything.
shit. Except when she's on Adderall and I have a Xanax, like, it's like nothing computes. I'm just sitting there looking at her like
Or if I'm really tired.
a little drool coming out the side of my mouth, like, and then we get to the airport and I'm like, "I want 6 beignets." And I just walk around with my Café Du Monde bag, like,
Oh my
"Don't
god,
touch
those are
my
so
bag."
good.
Oh my god, they're so good.
They
Oh my god.
they are better warm though, I
Tiff's
do
a
have to say
Hufflepuff.
that.
I get that. I can see Tiff as a Huffle. I see that. Equal is like, "I'm married for the last time, so I fantasize about my daughters marrying men with attributes I never married, living vicariously through you."
Well, at least you have daughters. I had boys,
Oh.
and my youngest son married his mother. I look at his wife, and I'm just like, "Oh my god,
Ew.
that is
That's
she's
kinda
just like
pervy.
me."
But
No,
don't
like,
they
she's
always
very outspoken, she's very,
controlling?
demanding. No, no, not controlling at
Controlling.
all. No, not at all. But she's very demanding, she's very outspoken, and she's very, independent, and she has no problem telling you what to do if you don't get things done the first time. Like, she's great. I absolutely adore her, and I'm very lucky
Yeah,
that I have a great
that is you,
daughter-in-law, but
bestie. But
yeah.
sometimes you're a little controlling too. Unless we're on vacation, then she's like, "It's all up to you. Here, you take us." And I'm like, "What?"
Hey, I veto stuff if I don't like it. Yeah, but,
Yeah. Oh, no,
that's
she'll tell me,
that
she's
just
like, "No,
depends.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
We both go, we're gonna go take a nap." And that just is code for I'm not doing that.
Yeah. We've split up
Unless
before,
we
though.
really unless it was this time because we both nap. Because we were getting up early, going to
Oh my
tours,
gosh.
and then we took a little siesta. Like, we took our little colonial. One time, I
Oh,
didn't even mean to. I just was sitting there and I
yeah.
was like, "Okay, I'm just wanna rest my feet for a little bit," and the next thing I know, I woke up an hour later and I'm like, "Hey, let's go out. I'm hungry."
Yeah,
And we
and you
went
know
to
what? I
that.
didn't sleep anytime you were napping, 'cause I cannot sleep during the day.
I
So I
agree,
was
Melissa.
awake all that time.
Not every place in Florida sucks, but Tampa's
Mm,
a little ugh, I don't know. I did get a tattoo when I was down there in Ybor City.
oh,
That was pretty crazy night. I drank out of a big boot. Why do all my stories Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I
Oh,
haven't been to
shit. I'm gonna
Clearwater.
trigger turd. Don't trigger turd. St. Pete?
Yeah.
Yeah. St. Pete's fun.
Finish reading
Uh,
that.
alright. Oh, wait, what? Oh, wait. Turd came in pre-triggered.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
god. Okay. We gotta let Bestie get some sleep because she's gotta be up, at the
Yeah.
crack of the butthole of dawn, and,
No, I'm
well,
up before
I
dawn. I'm up at 5.
yeah, and I have to be up a little bit just a little bit after you because apparently the kid is not getting to school on time. It's just because he
Oh,
can't get ready. He can't get ready. I just wake up and go. I just go in my pajamas, warm up, Jeep,
so
and
does
I'm,
about
like, sitting
50% of
there.
the student population.
Y
Trust
they
me, I've seen
do.
those.
I see
I've
the
seen
kids
those.
walking into school. Yeah, they've got, like, slippers and pajama bottoms, and
Yep.
it's middle of winter and snowing, and they've got, like,
Yeah.
just
They
T-shirts
rolled out of
on,
bed
walking
and into
into
the
school.
car.
I'm like, "God," I remember, like, being up an hour before the bus came 'cause I'm a country girl, we had a bus, and yeah, like, getting my hair and then the first class I had was PE for, like, 3 of my 4
Oh,
high school years, and I'm
that's
like, "Why the hell am I
horrible.
bothering? I should just go in my pajamas," but I couldn't because people would make fun of you, right? But
Not
not
now.
anymore. You can wear whatever the hell you want to school and you're fine. Like, you do you is real,
Yeah,
which I wish that would have been in, like, our day and age, because yeah, it wasn't.
yeah.
Alright, so we'll wrap up. Okay, we're just going.
We said that an hour ago, but that's okay.
I know. Well, this is what happens, when we get talking, and then we see, if they would have all come to New Orleans with us, we would have never slept 'cause we would have all been up all the time. Like, something would have just
That's okay.
Jennifer McCabe, that is Jen McCabe. Oh! Oh my
What?
god, equal?
Oh,
It is it's freaking Jen. Oh, look at she's got that frickin' stare too. She's looking at us like,
you should probably
"Oh."
take her down before I have nightmares.
Yeah, you know what? I need a here, there's Jen
That's not
McCabe's,
any better.
that's her
That's
aunt. That's her great Gigi. That's her 5-time Gigi. What about
you're
this
not.
one? You got a dead one? You want a dead one? Oh, you guys just wanna
See,
see
I
us?
thought initially I thought it was her.
Uh, yeah, there's us. Look at that.
Yeah,
There we are. Ha.
yes.
Okay,
I
so
need more
we'll go.
sun. I'm realizing that now.
No, you just need better light because
Yeah,
I just got glow on, so
yeah.
and I am glowing because I think it's because 'cause I'm sweating though, it's not natural. It's not a good
I'm
but,
shivering. My house is freezing right
but
now. I
yeah,
gotta go turn up
everybody
the heat.
agrees that looked like I think frickin' Jen McCabe is haunting me. I think that's what it is. Ever since that day, like, I made that one meme of her, I think she's
Oh,
coming for
you
me.
should
I think
probably
she
not do
is.
that again.
I'm not afraid of her though. Um,
Say
she's
that
dead
now.
inside, I'm dead inside. I think we're pretty equally matched. Uh, I can I mean, I don't know. She might get very aggressive over food because I don't think those ladies eat anymore because 'cause they're all like
Mhm,
sunken cheeks and stuff. I
probably.
eat still, but so
Yeah.
I don't know. Like if we had got in a fight over like some beef jerky or something, like I don't know what would happen because 'cause I'm not as hungry as probably she is. But
True.
all I know, hey, my forefathers came through
Yes,
massachusetts.
the Ozempic
I've
face.
still I've still got some residual in me. I could still fight. I'm still white and violent. I think I've said that like 3 times now. I'm so proud of that.
You live in the country, you have to be.
I have
You
to be.
gotta
I'm
fight
gonna
off the
survive the
cows.
apocalypse. Probably not for very long, but I'm gonna survive at least the initial, purge.
Initial
Maybe.
purge.
Maybe. I don't know. I might just let them shoot me. Just get it
I
over
don't
with because 'cause
know.
I'm gonna die anyway, but
There are
yeah,
days I think the purge does need to happen. Cause man,
it
I
won't
don't
be
know
the
about
right
people
people, though.
sometimes.
I know. I
No.
dream of the purge
Yeah.
too, but it's never gonna be the right people. Not the people I've chosen, not that list that I have.
I think I probably made it to a few people's lists. I'd be spending more time running than knocking people out.
I'm Oh, is
Oh,
OB going live? Oh, did I get
alright.
a if she did, I can this would be a perfect time for me to learn how to let me look. Do I have a I might be able to push us all over there. Um, I don't have a notification for her, but I would. I gotta learn how to do that. I'm like I could I wonder if Fools is still on with trivia. Do you guys wanna go check out Fools? Everybody can just say yo, go over and say hi. They're playing trivia right now, but,
Oh,
yeah, I don't see, Purge DC. Yeah, let's just let DC fall into the but no, it's pretty though. I don't want the
mm,
structures to go away, just flush, like
the people.
like a
A
big old
specific.
toilet. Flush it.
There you
Yeah,
say it.
yeah.
Okay.
Alright, do you guys want me
Alright.
to I'm gonna practice here. Let me do this, okay? You're gonna have to hang with me for just a second though, because I think I
I'm
know how
still
to
here.
do
This
this
is
now.
awkward.
I know. No, you're still here. Hang on, don't go anywhere. Um, because,
No,
we won't go
Ernie.
anywhere, but, uh well, shit. I learned how to do this. I'm gonna do this. Uh, gotta go to studio. Hang on. I can do it.
Can you?
Well, actually, wait. Yeah, I think I can. I say this.
Yeah.
Um, supposedly, if I go to this street well, it's gonna take everybody in the horizontal. So let's try this. It'll make TF and them feel good if we go over. So, which one is this? I gotta get the right one though. Okay, I think that's this one. Hell if I know. I'm probably not even picking the right okay, here we go. I'm gonna pick
Okay.
this one. I can go pick um you know what? They lied to me. There's nothing on here that says redirect. Yeah, they lied.
I
There's
can't
nothing in here.
troubleshoot. I can't
Yeah,
troubleshoot
it
with
says
either because
well,
I'm
it
not.
says I should be able to the video that like, this actual recording right now, I should be able to just
Hmm.
push over everybody, like you do a raid. But it's not giving me an option to do that. So, yeah, just says that I can slow down the chat, which not like it's going that fast, but,
Slow it down.
um yeah, you can slow them down. Well, that's for, like, people who have, like, really big channels with
Yeah,
lots of people. Uh,
that's okay.
yeah, I don't see damn it. I wanted to play experimental stuff, games on everybody, but I can't do it because I don't know how to. They said it was so easy. Um,
Oh, yeah, just post TS link. I could.
what?
Said just
Oh,
post
okay.
the link.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's let's just lie and say that I did it. But it does tell them like so and so sent you, right? Like it does that. So I thought that would be kind of cool. All right, hang on. Let me get the link. Where is it? Yeah, there we are. All right. Let's all go say hi. Let's say bye to Bestie because she's falling asleep on us.
I gotta get some sleep. But I had
Yeah.
fun. Thank you guys,
But
and I
yep,
will
you
join you again. Just let me know when
yep, next
you're
Sunday.
ready to do it.
Next
Yeah,
next Sunday,
we can
because
talk
I'll
about
get
it
those
Saturday.
yeah, I'll get those things over there. So, all right, guys.
Awesome.
All
Bye,
right. Say bye,
guys. Thank
Bestie.
you.
Bye. I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
There. I booted her. She's still hanging around backstage. It'll take her like 20 minutes to get out, but all right, guys. Let's go over and say howdy or yo or whatever it is, and, yeah, then we can just whatever, but all right. I'll see you guys over there. I'm going to end the stream now. I'll see you shortly. Bye-bye.